Okay. Hello. Welcome to 3MMA. We got Claire versus Benny today, Group B match, and yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to watch some more Galaxy 2. we got Claire here.
Hi.
What do you
Hello.
think? Do you feel
Huh?
good? Do you feel
Yeah.
good about Twiggus?
Uh-huh. I'm so excited.
Benny, last minute,
hi.
even like overtime participant joined on September 2nd, as I heard today. How are you feeling?
I'm cold.
Very, very optimal conditions to run. I think we
Crazy.
can. Yeah, I think we can do the wheel now. Claire has absolutely never in her life ran Odyssey, so
Nope.
she only has 5 games, whereas Benny has all 6, so he gets one single ban. What game do you not want to play today?
I don't want to listen. As much as I love SM64, I don't want to set that thing up. So goodbye SM64. Actually, hold on. Nope. Sunshine, because I don't want to touch that game ever again. Sunshine.
Honestly, fair enough. SM74? Oh, I'm excited to play.
Romek Marathon?
Romek Marathon?
J reference. Okay, so SMS gets banned, so another 50% chance of Galaxy. I think we can spin the wheel. Let's get it away.
I just don't want to be Galaxy 1, personally.
Yo, pause.
Yo,
Pause.
yo, pause.
Move.
Pause.
No.
Yo. The only game in the world I want to play.
Yeah.
Let's go. Artemis, shut up. No one wants to play this game, this marathon. You gotta have some SMGG representation that's better than like a 320. I hope.
I don't even have a 320. Haha.
Well, yeah, but I do.
This is like the 3rd race of Galaxy 2 or 4th?
I think it's the
I
second.
don't know.
Is it not the second?
Or is it on?
I don't know why everyone hates this game. You guys
Oh no,
are
there was
babies.
a lot of
You guys
Galaxy
are
1.
babies.
There was a lot of
Yeah, there's
Galaxy
a
1.
lot of
It's
Galaxy.
fun. I don't know. Yeah, you guys complain like so much.
Everyone's a little baby because they don't like playing Mario for 3 hours. 3 hours is nothing.
I like playing Mario for 9 hours.
True. Hardcore knows what's up. Yeah, how can
I don't know.
Artem, have fun with the
Stinky.
night shift. I don't even know if you're still on stream. And I need you guys, yeah. Yeah! Mute us.
I
Fuck
think
you.
Aknum went to sleep early.
I've been ready for less than 5 because my power flickered because technology is great.
I think we're on stream. Hello. We're gonna have some
Podcast.
awesome. We're gonna have some awesome fun today. Nice Mies. We got the 3 MMI 2 versus the standard Luma. I hope you're both ready. And
Yeah.
we can do the countdown.
Yeah.
Okay. So 5, 4.
Wait,
3,
hold on. Okay, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Let's go.
Ooh, the Drake's in chat. Drake.
Alright, this is gonna be this is gonna be interesting because well, to kind of let the cat out of the bag here. Claire has a 300, I believe, and Benny has a 339. So I think it's obvious who the favorite is here, but you know, we'll see, I guess. The thing that's gonna make the thing that makes matches like this really interesting is that you really get to see like 2 different play styles worth of approaches. And so, by the way, how does Benny already have a look? Oh, that's right. I
Oh yeah,
forgot.
it's PC versus Chinese disc.
Yeah, so they've each got their own advantages and disadvantages over the other in terms of platform. So, Claire is on Chinese disc, is that right? Is it Chinese or Korean?
Chinese.
Okay, yeah, Chinese. So she gets the benefit of text which scrolls even faster. Well, Benny's on English, so he's not benefiting from Japanese text, so that doesn't really matter here. But let's just say Claire has the fastest available text. However, there is no Chinese VC release of SMG2, so Benny is actually going to be benefiting via loads, which I don't remember exactly what the time save was calculated to be. I think it's something like 18 seconds. Is that what we determined? Or something?
Chinese disk is around 18 seconds faster than JBVC.
Yeah.
It's slower for some loads, but it makes it up with way faster text.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, SMG2's loads are a lot more tolerable on disk compared to SMG1.
Except for like Shiver Burn.
Yeah, I think like I don't remember having that many issues with Shiver Burn. For me, it was like right side down. I think was like the big one.
I don't even remember. It's been a long time. I'm a boomer at this point.
It's like right side down.
Category.
Sweet. No, what's weird is that even on VC, when calling in the Hungry Luma for Sweet Mystery, even that one takes like 2 seconds to load, compared to all the other Hungry Lumas, and I don't know why that one is so special.
No idea, man. They're also like, Hungry Lumas are different because the World 3 one, you know how it just stops.
Yeah.
Like eating the star bits right before.
Yeah, I know. I think the World S one also does that. I'm pretty sure.
I think it has to do with like them being 1,000 and 2,000 star bits each.
That's
so
an interesting theory.
Maybe when it passes 1,000, it just lags for a bit or something.
Okay. So is Claire using 2P or not? I don't remember if she uses 2P in this game.
Yeah, she does, but probably not on this level because when you use 2P for the first time, it gives you the text box.
Yeah.
And she activated it there. But like for during that wall jump, it's kind of annoying. So it makes more sense to activate it a bit later.
Yeah. Is it not optimal to activate it just at the start of the run?
Well, the text box doesn't come up during the intro. It only starts coming up in Sky Station 1. And like if you do that wall jump, it kind of activates in the middle of the wall jump, and that's annoying.
Yeah, I see. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So we can root for Claire. She's been going for a sub 3, which is a pretty big milestone. She's only 11 seconds away.
For her.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the longest time, I would say Claire was definitely way more of a 242 runner. Has held the world record multiple times in that category.
And also in greens.
Yeah. She's I think 11 seconds away from breaking the sub 3 barrier, which is at this point, I think it's a pretty decent milestone to have, but also a lot of people have gotten it over the past couple of years, and it's been really fun to see.
Well, yeah, we had 7 though, I think.
That sounds 7 or 8, I think. Might be
Gory, Doopsy, me, Nemi, you, Jay, CK, 7.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's all.
That would seem about fair to me. I would dog on Claire for not getting sub 440 Sky Station 1. I wouldn't have anyways, but then I also remembered that A, her loads are different because she's not on VC, and B, she had to deal with that text box. But still a respectable Sky Station 1s from both runners, it seems like. For their varying skill levels.
Yeah, maybe we'll see Benny PBing for himself today.
That would be interesting for sure.
I think that can be really sick.
It's so crazy how fast Chinese text is. Like you think English text in this game is pretty fast, then you play it with Chinese text, and that seems, or then you play with Japanese text, and it's like that's even faster. And it's like, wow, this feels instantaneous compared to English text. And then you see it run on Chinese, and you're like, holy crap.
And then you go back to Galaxy 1, and you're like, wow,
oh my goodness, text in Galaxy 1. Text in Galaxy 1 is so bad, even on Japanese.
For me, the pipeline was like getting faster each time because I started on English Galaxy 1, which is so slow. Then I went to Galaxy 1 Japanese, which is a bit faster, and then it went to Galaxy 2, English, Japanese, Chinese, and then every time you get one step faster, the previous step feels so slow.
I know. Or, because here, the other thing I noticed is that when I started playing Galaxy 1 on JP, see, I don't think when playing there's as noticeable of a difference in text between English and Japanese in Galaxy 1. I think it's more noticeable when you're watching, but maybe not necessarily when you're playing. Is that just me?
Well, I think it's also noticeable during playing. I don't know. I
think it depends on the
back
text
to-
box. Some move at different speeds than others.
Yeah, because for me it's like, you know, the top Galaxy 1 runners, they've reset to gateway like hundreds of times, so they have like
Yeah.
pretty much so I have the muscle memory for bunnies and stuff, all the early text boxes, and then
Yeah.
when you do English once again, you just let that muscle memory take over, but it's like the text box hasn't ended yet. You're just stuck there.
Or my least favorite is when like you. My least favorite is when you do that on Japanese anyways, where like you let go of A too early. My least favorite, and this is a problem in both Galaxy games, is when like the text stops for a brief second, but it's not. Oh, the text box isn't finished yet. It's just taking a brief pause. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I hate
Those
those
stuff
so
are-
much because it always throws me off. I'm expecting the A to pop up, but it doesn't, and then there's more text left, and I'm like, well, I just wasted a few frames.
It's also bad when you press
That was a good use of 2P by Benny. Also, I don't think I have ever seen the key go there before.
Yeah, that was pretty wild. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
well,
sure
I
that
wanted
has
to
something
say,
to do with the key being affected by the... I didn't even realize that was possible. I thought the key always just kind of remained in a fixed point, but I
yeah,
guess it can get affected by the gravity.
the worst thing is when you press A and your brain already went to the next text box, but you did it slightly too early, so you're still at the current text box, and then you take like a bit to realize that you still have to press A, and you lose like an entire second or something.
Both
There's
runners
some-
are definitely really benefiting from 2P. I feel like Galaxy 2, it's taken a lot longer for 2P to really come around, but I'm expecting 2P to become the norm in this game eventually. I think it already has.
I mean, for the longest time it was like, we won't bother, because it doesn't really save much time, Galaxy 2 anyway, compared to Galaxy 1. Like, you can't do... What can you even do? You can grab coins, whatever, but especially in 120, all the purple coin missions or most of them are way faster now. And also in 80% there's some really useful time saves.
Yeah,
like,
I think
Chomp Works.
80% benefits the least from it because I think Chomp Works is the first thing that comes to mind for me anyways, and then I guess the purple coin missions. Some of them would benefit, but I think the real benefit that maybe is being overlooked is the ability to break Yoshi eggs ahead of time, which we'll probably see Claire do in Yoshi Star here. And the ability to stun enemies in place, because that can come into play in places like Boulder Bowl Comet.
That's very true, yeah.
And then also 2P in this
Stage
game
of
has the
Hell.
ability to kill certain enemies. In Galaxy 1, they can only stun enemies, but in Galaxy 2, 2P can actually kill enemies. Some of them, not all of them. I'm very curious to see what variant of this Flutter Claire's going to go for here. I imagine it's just going to be the traditional one. Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah. Not the weird diagonal instant jump. I wonder if Benny is gonna do this method as well.
I'm not entirely sure. It's at a 320 level.
That looks so
How
close.
did that work? How did that
was
work on Claire?
that was like one pixel further to the left and it wouldn't have worked.
That dismount was actually just really, really early. I was expecting that dismount to be too early. Because like typically, the thing with Yoshi Star 1 Flutter that I've noticed is that you gotta be kind of patient with it. Because sometimes you can dismount and it might look like you're not going to make it, but really you just gotta give it like half a second.
Yeah, the
Both
gravity
players
is
opting
so
for the
weird.
Luma bounce there. That Luma bounce movement to get up to that upper ledge there is so awkward. The spacing just does not work out perfectly.
Yeah.
You gotta like hold back at some point.
Well, Ockham, that doesn't prevent him from going for these strats. There's also people like Rox who go for ATC. Anything is possible.
Okay, it looks like Benny's going to be opting
Ah,
away from
for
doing
the stunt way. Oh no, he gets... Oh yeah, okay, Yoshi doesn't really get affected by the mud.
Yeah, Yoshi's able to walk okay in mud without slowing down.
Oh,
I saw that coming from a mile away.
yeah.
Although, here's something I've always wondered, is like, if you're going to take the berry route here, is it faster to ditch Yoshi? Or because I know you can do some infinite flutter strats if you choose to take the launch stars, but also this movement with Mario to like get up to the Yoshi egg is pretty fast. And then the other thing is that when you actually land on that planet with Yoshi on the tiny planet, you actually get stunned for a little bit and you're not able to do a camera cancel. So I wonder to what extent Mario just ditching Yoshi right before that launch star could benefit you. Also, a little bit of a fun fact, you can actually enter that launch star while Yoshi's cheeks are still puffed up, and his cheeks will remain puffed up during the flying animation. It's pretty hilarious. Actually, wait, no, now that I think about it, I think it's if you do that you get stunned when you land, otherwise because Yoshi has to finish his swallowing animation. I don't know, it's complex, there's so many moving parts to it. Okay, let's see if Claire gets this hit. That's always so scary because there's like a brief delay after you fire the Spiny where you can't dismount, and
Yeah,
so,
I hate that.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I don't do that strat yet.
Okay, we should get the double spiny eating. Okay,
yes.
Yeah, pretty easy.
That's actually a lot harder than it looks, trust me.
Yeah. Because sometimes, like if you mash B trying to eat something with Yoshi, if you're too fast, it just doesn't, what's the word? It doesn't let you do it. It doesn't give you the red circle around it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, pretty solid Yoshi Satu exit.
Yeah, that's pretty good, I would say. 13-3x is definitely really good, but I'd say once you've played this game long enough, the first 4 stars, there comes a point in time where in no reset situations or race situations, early game tends to go a lot better than when you're doing attempts. If that makes sense.
For me, it's
because you're so used to doing I have not seen this setup for this.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Oh yeah.
I remember like Sludgy used to.
It doesn't look like it's gonna work though.
Yeah.
In a way.
If he was a little bit closer, he could have maybe used 2P to hit the checkpoint, and then died.
Imagine if Yoshi wouldn't lose his speed after 10 seconds. He would just keep going. That would make so many strats possible.
This game would be.
Just like flutter straight to the end in Yoshi 1.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to do remount. I still fail to see what the advantage of that flutter setup is. Okay,
he got a checkpoint. Yeah, I don't know.
That's another advantage of 2Ps, that they can grab checkpoints, and there's a strat in Super... I don't think either of these runners are going to do the Supermassive route, but there is a strat where you can use a checkpoint and then get a checkpoint early and then death abuse and save some time. Claire doing the standard route for getting the Kama medal on Spin Dig 1.
Pretty fair.
Not opting to do the stupid triple jump. I think she used to do it. I don't...
Maybe she just dropped it for no reset. I don't know.
Yeah, that would make sense. It might have also been a while since she like practiced it or something.
Yeah. Last Galaxy 2 race we talked about that. Like, imagine if the Luma could grab comet medals and stuff.
That would be interesting.
But
what?
I
I've
haven't
never
seen that.
before. So I guess you can just. I knew that the 2P Luma could like stun NPCs, but I didn't know you could use it in that instance. I wonder. That looked like it's around the same speed, if not maybe a little slower.
Yeah, usually you just shoot stoppits at that toad and then it will not talk to you.
The real gamer move is to go for a frame perfect jump. You can also do that. I think that's what the
Yeah.
record bonus.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Thing is, the frame perfect jump would save.
That looked really early.
It would save actually quite a bit of time, but yeah, pretty risky to go
Relying
for.
on a 60 FPS frame perfect input is not exactly something you want to do in a game like this. Oh, Claire's got the timing for like. Claire's got the drill timing on Digga like down. It looks like, 'cause both of those are like on point.
Yeah, and I think you have to go like a little later than it looks like, because like when it turns around, it's still not. You can't destroy
Yeah,
it
like it
for
has
a
to
couple
be
of
all
frames.
the way around. Already like a 3-minute gap. I don't know. It looked. It might be actually. I don't know. Good thing this game is very inconsistent. Especially this run in particular.
Yep. I can talk about that for ages.
Same. Because the physics in the Galaxy games are questionable at best. And again,
We
most
love
3D
Honey Hop.
platforms are like that. Okay, so I imagine Benny's probably just going to use the star bits on Captain Toad there. Messing up the that clip was way too. That clip attempt was way too far to the right. Yeah, you need to be like really close to the corner in order for that clip to work. Which is part of the reason why it's kind of hard to do it setup-less. You're kind of just jumping into the corner and winging it. And grabbing a lot of star bits here. You could be using them to fire them at Diggaleg in hopes that Diggaleg will notice them during the fight.
In hopes that it manipulates RNG copium.
No. I remember one time I was doing a restricted bank run, and Cantaloupe was in my chat, and I had like over 50 star bits, and he said something like, "You're not going to be able to fire these star bits at Diggaleg to get him to notice you." Which, by the way, for those who don't know, that's not how it works. But it's a
I wish it was. I wish there was a known way to get
Okay,
optimal
I've always
RNG every
wondered,
time.
is that what Claire just did to get to the Fireflower there? Is that the fastest movement?
I didn't see what
you
she did.
do a long jump spin into a wall kick.
I mean, what else would you do?
I don't know, because it's just like sometimes I've seen some runners do it like off the other wall, and then because the spin does kind of lose a little bit of time, so I wonder if it's possible to just like do a single jump instead. But I don't know. This level's complicated enough as it is.
I mean, I've watched Goryu's IL, and he does that movement as well, and I trust Goryu.
I would trust him too. Okay, I don't know if Benny doing the manip there would have saved him time or not. It might have saved him like a little bit of effort, but
Oh no, way too early. Yeah.
yeah, that was definitely way too early. And bad angle. That honestly, bad angle is probably.
Oh no.
Oh no. Honestly, getting bad angles there is probably even more frustrating than mistiming it.
That's true. I
Yeah,
can speak from experience.
I think. And then there's also, like, it looks like you have the right angle, and then he just moves out of the way. That should have worked.
Don't die, please. Okay.
This fight is so stupid.
You got it.
The fight is so stupid. Like, it doesn't work half the time, and you just get screwed by RNG almost all the time. It's horrible.
Claire about to pick up a part-time job for yard cleaning. Has to destroy crates within 20 seconds. If she doesn't, they will just reappear, because that's how trash works. Yeah, pretty clean.
Oh,
Not too bad.
nice 13 there. Probably could have gotten to 14 if she. I think she just probably was like a little suboptimal with a couple of her shots. 14 there is like super hard. You know, sometimes you gotta wonder. It's just like, why don't you just trade in the star for a bulldozer so they can just push all the boxes and trash out into space?
Maybe the star doesn't have any value for anyone else but Mario. I don't know. It's a pretty weird thing.
Must always bring up in Sunshine how like the residents of Delfino, of like Isle Delfino, just carry shines with them.
Yeah,
and are
that's such a
hoarding
weird
them.
thing. Like in multiple games, how just random NPCs have the most valuable collectible that you're looking for.
It's video game logic, man. It's not supposed to make sense.
Well, maybe those.
I was wanting to ask this last night, where like in Sea Slide 1, for example, how is Guppy able to just spit out rings from his butt while he's swimming?
Well, I guess he's just like an alien shark race. I don't know.
Well, I mean, yeah,
you cannot explain it all with they're aliens, they're extraterrestrials, they have different abilities.
Claire's doing Fluffy Bluff 1 first. I think it's still honestly just personal preference whether you do 1 or secret first.
Yeah, if you do 1 first, there are better cycles on the water planet here.
Yeah, but if you do secret first, then you have 1 as a backup in case you miss too many coins in the pipe room, and also you can do slightly faster. You can also do slightly faster movement. You can also get backwards momentum from the first cloud flower you grab.
Yeah, that's like the main point. But I think
you can also use a triple jump to make getting up to the tree on Fluffy Bluff 1 a little easier.
But I think if you miss too many coins, you would just reset anyway.
Mm-hmm. I think I think my first ever sub 320 did that.
Maybe the Sunshine Isle Delfino residents are just criminals themselves. Maybe they're working together with Mario Morgana. They're like, yo, give me a shine.
And he was kind of struggling to get into the on top of the wall there. Honestly, I feel like going through there the intended way is way harder than just going on top of the wall. It's like,
yeah.
How did Nintendo not think that you were going to be? Because like they obviously intended for you to be able to do that because there's 1-ups on there. Like, how did they not think you were going to use that to skip that entire section? Like, come on.
I mean, maybe they just didn't care. Maybe it
was intentionally programmed in as like an Easter egg shortcut. I know occasionally they do that.
Yeah, we talked about it the last Galaxy 2 race, how like some skips in video games, they seem so obvious, and I don't really think the developers are dumb. I think they just leave some stuff in intentionally.
Mm-hmm. It's rewarding the player for understanding the mechanics. Also, I noticed that Claire grabbed a couple extra coins on the way to the pipe.
Yeah,
she has way more coins than you would normally have with.
That's a 2P strat.
Than you would normally have with 1P.
Yeah, that's so you don't. You can skip 1 line of coins if you do that.
That's really clever. I never thought about that. So, I'd say because the hard part with having excess coins there on that cloud is ending with exactly 100.
Yeah, because if you get too many, you lose time.
Mm-hmm. And if you stop too soon, then the coins disappear, and you have to go out of your way to get extras. Right, are we gonna see some hot cloud side flips from Claire?
Maybe.
I don't remember if she was. There's one. There was kind of one. I don't remember if she was like.
Oh no.
that
the
had to have been a
accidental.
That had to have been a drop spin input.
I think it was accidental frame perfect ground pound, right?
No, it didn't look like she spun. Okay, no side flips. This is still like 28 4x World 1 pace.
Yeah, it is.
Which is pretty good, honestly. Like, I think anything sub 29, I would say, is definitely a really good World 1. Right. I wonder if Benny does S or 1 first. I think most entry-level runners, not that Benny is one, I think most runners at around Benny's skill level would do Secret first. But maybe that's just me. Is a Z press too early? Maybe. Because, yeah, like, the inputs for doing those animation cancels on the clouds are so weird, because it's like a shake and then very shortly after pressing Z, but if you do them too close together, you risk doing a frame-perfect ground pound, which is, like, bad.
Yeah,
but, like, if you want to do them optimally, you have to do them, like, as close together as possible, so it's, like, really weird.
Yeah, I think if you press Z, you need to press Z at least 2 frames later. If you do it 1 frame... Yeah, 1 frame is the homing ground pound, and same frame is the frame.
I'm glad we finally figured that out, because that was annoying the crap out of me. Imperfect ground pound? Yeah. Aw, wait. I couldn't tell. Was that a homing ground pound?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
For some reason, that
it like looked like it was gonna be one for a second, and then it wasn't.
For some reason, that particular one feels so much easier than other frame perfect ground pounds.
I think it's because you probably have like a because like when Mario's model kind of flips, that's probably around a good visual cue when to time the inputs. Okay, time for Train Dragon.
Mario Kart 8 reference?
Wait, what?
There's a track in Mario Kart 8 that has you like driving through Gobblegut.
That sounds really, really strange. Okay, Claire's got this, I think.
Yeah.
So, I wonder... So I know that with 2P, you can't actually... Oh! Benny did a very similar mistake to Claire there.
Oh,
ground pounding all the way down. So, I know that with 2P you can't hit Gobblegut, but you can like have the Luma target a crystal, and then during that they will be able to hit Gobblegut.
Yeah,
I wonder if that's ever going to become a strat, or if that's just going to be a task thing. 28-45 1 for Claire.
They're probably like a couple seconds behind PB, but still not bad.
Very, very solid start overall. Benny, I'd say, is probably on like 33 pace. Very hard to gauge. Fluffy Bluff 1 is relatively straightforward, but like anything can happen with Gobblegut.
Yeah, I thought about this recently. I don't know if you ever did, because you're a native English speaker anyway, but the word gauge, why do you pronounce it gauge? It's spelled gorge or something. Like,
I think I've heard it pronounced gauge or gauge, I think.
But the English pronunciation just doesn't make sense. Why is that a thing?
I speak American.
American. You spell favorite without a U.
You spell favorite with a U.
Well,
like
in German I don't.
Like the last letters of theater being like TRE instead of TER.
Oh yeah.
That always bothered me.
That's a British thing, like meter as well.
That always bothered me because I would see one and then I would see the other, and they would be like interchangeable at times, and it was like not entirely clear which was used when.
Okay, Claire done with 1/7 of the run. Let's go. At least star-wise. Time.
Yeah, it's more like 1/6 at this point.
Yeah, I mean star-wise, 10 stars. But the beginning is pretty slow.
It really is, and I've noticed that, especially in like 120 star, Galaxy 1 compared to Galaxy 2 seems to have like faster rate you collect stars at overall. Like, the stars in Galaxy 1 are just faster.
I mean, yeah, the record is 20 minutes faster, so
Exactly.
obviously, but
I saw Claire do this and I didn't point it out, but I just noticed how, like, you can use 2P to not have to go out of your way to hit, like, safety checkpoints.
yeah, true.
Because, like, normally in no resets, it doesn't lose a whole lot of time to grab that checkpoint at the start of that second planet, but
Ooh.
what was that backflip? What was that?
That's a pretty... It's a pretty common strat, but it's really it's not easy to actually get the whole way around.
I've never
so
seen that
was...
before. Yeah, as I was saying, like, if for that checkpoint that Claire got with 2P, you would probably have to spend like half a second or something going out of your way to grab it instead of just long jumping over the corner. But with 2P, you could just long jump the corner and then use the Luma to get the checkpoint. Benny opting to do relatively standard movement, going to be making the regular thwomp cycle here. The benefit of making that cycle is that you don't have to do if you get the upwards momentum from the thwomp, then you don't have to do a then you don't have to do a wall jump onto the...
Oh my god.
I'm always scared of something. I'm always scared of something like that happening when I'm about to long jump off a ledge.
Yeah, I think that happens.
Is that the first death of this race?
No, Benny died and Yoshi said too.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, I don't think Claire's died at all yet.
Yeah.
But then again, like, I'd say Worlds 1 and 2 are probably the easiest to get through deathless.
Yeah, World 2 in particular. World 2 in particular is probably the easiest world in any percent.
Because it's the shortest.
Yeah, and also, I don't know, it has levels like Honey, Blue Mess. A Cosmic Cove is also
like
hard.
Idea Falls, where like you can fall off, but those two stars are like relatively easy. Cosmic Cove, it's basically impossible to die unless you somehow die on the bunny planet. And then Honey Blue, it's pretty unlikely to die as well.
Cosmic Cove S, you could get terrible RNG and get hit by one of the skeeters. Like,
yeah, but even then, you still have like you would have to get hit 3 times.
No, there's a clip of someone who caught the bunny and then immediately got hit by one and then pushed into the void by another one.
All right, that was
that was really funny though. But if that happened to me,
getting owned by the crab in Starshine Beach.
Yeah.
The enemies in the Galaxy games do some funny things.
Yeah, there are like some deaths that can happen, have happened before. If they happen to you, you probably get really mad because it's such BS. But like from an outside perspective, they're just funny.
It seemed like Benny kind of tried to just take it casual on Gobblegut, but it seemed like it paid off for him. Oh, this is I think she needs to just fall down here.
Back up? Oh, no.
Yeah, no. Oh, yeah. Once you land on a slope like that, you can't really infinite flutter.
Oh yeah, you can't.
Infinite fluttering forwards is pretty much never a good idea because it's so severe. Yeah, the only mistake Benny has made so far... Oh, wait. Oh, I think Octan's talking about Claire, actually. I don't know if that's the only mistake Claire's made so far. I can't think of anything else.
I mean, yeah, that and Fluffy Love, yes.
Mm-hmm. Now Benny's done with World 1 about a little under 6 minutes behind Claire. So this just kind of goes to show, like, I'm noticing that the differences between them isn't as much strats as it is, like, having good control of the player. Because with 64, Sunshine, and Odyssey, it's the obvious, like, movement is more important than strats, but it applies to the Galaxy games, too. Like, you can definitely tell, like, 2 runners can do the same strats, but you can definitely tell that one runner has a lot more control over Mario or Luigi than the other.
Yeah, I think a lot of new runners just underestimate the importance of movement.
I wonder if did Claire intend to not get those 2 coins up there? Is she just gonna stay in the water?
I don't think
I'm
she
not familiar
intended
with how
to, but I don't think she intended to, but it's fine. If you get 7 out of the cave, you're still good with 2p, because you can grab the one on the left.
Right. Yeah, you would need. Oh, right. Yeah, because you would otherwise you would need to go out of your way to grab one if this was 1p.
Yeah. Just goes to show how non-trivial this advantage is.
There needs to come a point in time where either 2p is just allowed or it isn't, or either all runners have to use 2p or none of them can.
Yeah, and then we should also merge the boards between Wii U and Switch for Galaxy One.
Okay, my hot take is that I actually think that should be done. But
yeah,
we're not.
same.
We won't get into that here.
I mean, yesterday they got into 1p versus 2p debates, but yeah, we're just pushing my agenda.
We gotta keep this family friendly.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay. I think he could have ledge grabbed there. Oh my! These saws are just the worst.
Yeah, they have like a slightly bigger hitbox than their physical appearance implies.
Mm. And then also you just kind of jump right past them as if they're nothing. So I don't think Claire got any double ground pounds. Let's see if Benny gets some. Oh, okay, well he got one, but it didn't help him. Nope, no such luck for either runner. Sag. That was weird. That was like a really slow homing in on the Mandibug. Claire doing the optimal movement at the start there. This is not. I don't think there's a whole lot of runners that know about that movement. It's relatively obscure, I'd say. Tugging the left wall really, really closely. They are softful. I would definitely agree with that.
Well,
I saw something on Twitter. I saw something on Twitter earlier today. It was just like, if Optimus Prime, if RoboCop was a Transformer, would his name be would his name be like Optimus Prime? And it would be no, it would be Stoptimus Crime.
I don't know what to say to I don't think I know a lot of pop culture references.
I don't know anything about Transformers, but I just thought that was funny. We should probably stop talking. We should probably switch subjects before we start making horrible puns.
I don't even know a lot of puns.
I know a few, but not that many.
I know one particular community member who does, but he's probably not awake or not here.
I wonder how. Okay, Claire only had 5,200, and okay, well, she had 5,100, and then it added 100, so.
Yeah, that's enough.
She stopped at like, I would say like in terms of being too far ahead or having too little or too much. I'd say she stopped at like the exact right amount.
Yeah,
that's actually hard to do. So Benny didn't go up the left side there. He probably just wasn't confident in his ability to do it without bonking.
Well, I think the optimal amount would be 4850, but in some levels...
Well, because like you're basically guaranteed. Okay, maybe not with 2p actually, but like if you're playing with 1p, or for example, you're basically guaranteed to get like 20 star bits in Sweet Mystery 1.
Yeah.
And then you can also get star bits on the starship without losing any time.
Oh yeah, true. Like every time you get you spawn at the bottom. Yeah, maybe this is like maybe this is actually like the perfect amount. I don't remember how often you get spawned there, but
if there's any difference, it's minimal.
Yeah. I mean, if she's slow, she would just get star bits somewhere. In Melty
You got-
Monster
you
2,
got
it's so
plenty of
hard
time
to avoid.
You got plenty of time to round out the total. I'm going to assume, because Claire didn't do Flip Swap and Boulder Bowl, that she's not going to be doing the Freezy Flake 2 route.
Yeah.
That seems like it, because in that route you do Flip Swap and Boulder Bowl 1 earlier, so that way you have enough stars to unlock at the end of World 3 without having to do any cleanup.
Yeah, I don't think she does so many skip and runs. Especially in 80%. In 80% it saves even less than a 120.
Yeah, at 90% it's way more of a risk factor. Because once you select Freezy Flake 2, it's like you have to commit to it.
Yeah, 120 you have to do a level anyway. And also in 120, in 120 you save, you get the entire time save that you just save in the level. What was that, Cooper?
What? It looked like he threw it away and then it came back to him.
Damn. Betty
As we
playing
said,
with
the physics
hacks.
in this game are interesting.
Yeah, what I was gonna say, in any percent it saves a bit less because of the reroute. Like, it only saves, like, I don't know,
It's like
20 to 30.
or something, I think.
Yeah, and 120 it's like 40,
that
50.
assumes you get it first try, which, no.
Well, unless you're
That would be the case.
you're really good.
But, so, on average, if you were to get it, third or fourth try, you'd probably, break even. But it also depends, because, you can fail it, but escape the planet's gravity and then spend, 10 seconds falling to your death. So...
Benny wandering around for coins. You don't need to do this. There's one right next to the Hungry Luma.
Yeah. Maybe he doesn't know. Okay,
Yeah,
there's the coin. He saw it. No way he didn't see that. And if only the Luma could ground pound the button.
Luma just does
Only the Luma
everything.
could ground pound in general.
Imagine two-player mode was playing with Mario and Luigi or something, and you have two full-on characters at the same time.
That would be really, really hard. It could work if it was online multiplayer, maybe.
If 2P was like that, I would accept different categories.
Yeah, because that would be kind of like SM64 online, where
That would be so funny though. Maybe that would be possible to do as a mod.
I could see it happening. People have done crazier things with video game mods.
Yeah, for sure.
Not having to take the fall there right as you're underneath the star is always so scary, because you have to wonder, what if the cloud's not right below me? And you're always, barely on the edge when that happens.
Yeah, I checked out Claire's pace. She's still only plus 15 on PV, which is definitely not bad.
That's a lot more than I would have expected, because like we said, she hasn't really made a whole lot of mistakes. Oh, she did have that fall in Hightail Falls, so I
Yeah.
guess there's that. Other than that, she's been playing really solid. This is easy sub 50 World 2 pace. The lava layer is a very interesting stage with 2P because, like we said, the Luma can hold on to coins. So instead of needing to grab the life shroom for all the lava boosting you do, you can just have the Luma hold on to a coin, and then when you need it, have the Luma give you the coin.
Yeah.
Okay, answer me this. How are you able to turn the camera in those fly-in animations? Because I've seen that happen for, so long, and I've never understood how it works. Is the camera just controllable during the fly-in scene?
But only for
That's so weird.
very, very few specific ones.
That's so weird. It's kind of like how in SM64 you can use the second player controller to control the camera during the credits.
Okay, I didn't know that.
You can actually do that. Yeah, so for example, you saw Claire didn't grab the live stream there. So for this lava boost, she had the Luma hold onto the coin. And then during the lava boost, she has the Luma give her the coin, so she only loses 1 health instead of 2.
You can also use 2P to grab a coin and then just not give it to you so you can avoid it and avoid the text box at the end.
Now the only problem is you have to hold A on the second controller for the entire level.
Yeah. But I'm not even sure if there's any use
I feel
for
like
that.
that's another case where that would only be useful in specific circumstances.
I think it would be useful in Boom Bunker because this is one single coin on top of the last launch star.
Yeah, but then you'd also have to hold it throughout the entire boomstick fight, which requires multiple instances of shaking.
Yeah.
And we have to
Okay.
factor in the human element. Oh, that looks like it could have been a double lock.
Just slap the new strat real quick.
Oh, come on. Both of those look like they could have been double lock.
I mean, double lock's pixel perfect, so...
Yeah, but how hype would it be if we saw it at least once?
How hype would be a triple lock, TF?
I'm pretty sure that is possible.
No.
Then again, I've
so.
also fired dead center in the middle of all 3 locks, and I've done it twice in a row.
Oh yeah, you can
I have a
miss it.
clip of that.
No, I don't think triple lock is possible.
It might be. I think I remember seeing it be done like once before in TAS or something, but I don't remember. And he's doing Boulder Bowl 1 now. Huh.
Wait, is that Supermassive route?
This might be Supermassive route.
Yeah, I don't think there's any other route that does.
Oh, he's doing the OG skip. Let's go. I haven't seen this in years.
What? Oh yeah, that one.
Oh, that was too early, I think.
Yeah.
That version of the skip is like that's how we used to do it before. Was it Jada who popularized doing the ramp cancel effect there?
Yeah, I think so. But the ramp cancel one
only faster, but I would argue way easier.
Yeah, definitely.
Because that version of the skip relies on like visual cues, and also just kind of getting a feel for it. Man, this takes me back. I don't think the positioning at the top front of the ramp needs to be that precise. Like, I think as long as you're, like, somewhere close to the top, you'll be fine.
Okay, clear done with lava layer.
I think the OG
nice.
skip there was doing the mid-air rock jump that Nemi used to do.
Oh, that one is so... It's annoying.
It is. Mid-air rock jumps in general are just...
I mean, you can also do a rock jump straight from the comet medal.
Yeah, that's the optimal strat, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, like that's the one on the Go USIA sheet, which is such a good resource actually. It just has like
it looks like Benny's just gonna be letting Rolodillo running out his rolls.
Bro, it's so confusing when there's a name inside the game that is similar to one of a person, like Rolodillo and Rodillo. Always confusing that now.
And he should have gone for the strat where you let Rolodillo do that attack phase and then hit him in the brief moment when he's vulnerable.
Do you know the strat where you go over him with rock jumps, then fall down and so barely hit his back? I think
I've seen that.
Nemi has done that with safe states or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds just absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Claire got like a 49 2x roll too. That's still pretty good.
What do you mean? Who are they talking to?
We're commentating.
And talking to each other. Oh, I'm just being a hater as always. There's nobody here. I'm going insane. Bro, it's not my fault you live in this time zone. I'm chilling.
I'm here. So I'm guessing. So yeah, Benny did Boulder Bowl 1 to start 15. That's such an OG routing decision, where you do that to get the overlap. You do that. It's basically what we do nowadays, but you use the 15-star letter instead of the Boulder Bowl letter.
I'm not that much into routing, but yeah, sounds nice, sounds reasonable.
Yeah. So basically, the overlap is you get the letter for Fluffy Bluff L and the Rock Mushroom in the engine room instead of the letter for Boulder Bowl L. That Octumba nearly sniped Claire there. Surprised she was able to get through there unscathed.
I mean, if you land directly on the spring, then it's always going to be close, but you're pretty much never going to get hit if you do it right.
Yeah, I usually just aim for the cloud directly.
Yeah, that can be kind of weird though, because you do this very weird spin.
That's an interesting way of doing the one cycle. That looks like it relies on a cloud boosted backflip.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm giving some love to the underdog here. Always love to see it. So if Benny doesn't do Honey Bloom 1 here, which I doubt he's going to do, then yeah, this is definitely the supermassive route.
Yeah,
here's the actual question. Is this going to be Supermassive 1 and Secret, or just Supermassive 1? Too lazy to switch? I can understand that.
Oh, wait,
well,
if you do...
Go on.
I think... Wait, if you do Supermassive 1 and Secret, you skip Boom and 1, right?
Yeah, you skip Boom and 1.
Yeah. All those routes.
That's like, I think that was like one of the earliest routes ever made, and then Blue Moon 1 skip was discovered.
Yeah, I'm
Benny doing the downwards long jump movement to the button there. I'd say that's probably the easiest movement to learn, and honestly, I doubt it's that much slower. Okay, for Claire, I'm going to guess 780.
I don't know.
Do 1 and Secret. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Depends on if she uses 2P. Yeah, if she goes for
an
it could very well be
890.
I'm saying 840.
Is the world record for this minigame with 2P?
I'm not sure. I just know it's over 1,000.
Yeah.
Like 1120 or something. Come on. 840, 840.
I should have stuck with my original guess. Yeah, I should have stuck with my original guess.
If she got that last 50, it would have been 840.
Yeah, but she was like barely cutting it close on that. Whatever, she didn't fail the minigame, that's all that matters.
I mean, I have failed the Sugar Bomb minigame in runs before, like once or something. So that can happen, but not this one.
The easiest one to fail is Melty Monster.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Especially, even if you don't do any of the ramp jumps, just the margin for error is not that high.
Yeah, you can still not get enough pins.
Because, like, if you do the optimal cycles, there's 3 that you would skip. So you would only have 3 spare pins. Okay, I kind of want to see... I wonder what Benny's going to do for the ending here. I wonder if he's going to do the standard lava boost. Or if he's just... Okay, he's taking this path. Yeah, with this path, you're able to get a life mushroom if you, like, really, really need the help in the health. But also, this first snake block is just completely optional. see some hot statue long jumps here. No? Aw. I think Benny can still finish World 2 before an hour passes. Okay, there's another thing I wonder. Is shooting a fireball before you land in the lava on Freezy Flake 1 actually faster?
I mean, yeah,
Because it
because
seems-
optimally
it seems-
that fireball already reaches the ice Bowser.
Yeah, but you also delay hitting the lava, so does that not cancel it out?
I wouldn't say so.
Yeah, I remember,
know.
I think, yeah, Cantaloupe asked me about that a long time ago, and as a result, I never did that. Plus, if you miss it, then you lose more time than it would have saved, so. Not that it's that big of a deal, but, you know. It's one of those speedruns where every second counts. Okay, so Claire is not doing Freezy Flake 2. Understandably so. Benny's giving Bowser a piece of his mind.
I don't know what Claire's stance on that skip is. I don't know if she's like done it before.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like the kind of thing she would concern herself with. Does Jay do it at any percent, or does he just do it in 242?
Just in 242. But he also hasn't done that much 8%. I think he's done some attempts on somebody route, but like didn't get it and then just went back. Oh no. Yeah. Missing the cycle. I was
Yeah,
on
that
I was
really
delayed again.
That that corner jump look, she like landed on the very pixel of that corner there.
Oh
I
damn.
don't think Benny missed any hits there. You've done one on Sorbetti and gotten a 345. Hats off to you. Doing a run on Sorbetti route at all is just nuts. Very
Oh,
good
that was
flutter
clean.
from Claire.
Yeah.
She had to like, she was like just a tiny bit too low, but. So that setup, that flutter always looked like it had a weird setup to it. Okay, Benny finishing World 2 with 59.11. They're not going to be directly comparable for, I think, until, like, Shiverburn Comet.
Yeah, very late into the run.
Yeah, it'll be, like, easy to determine the general idea of what the difference is, but it's definitely not going to be exact. Although at this large of a difference, I'm not sure. I'm not trying to throw shade at Benny or anything. I'm just saying at this large of a distance, it would be kind of hard to tell anyways.
Yeah, most we can do is like hope for Bandy to be V or something.
Yeah, I don't know where he is on it, but I'd say maybe that's like a little below what you would want. But I also I don't know what Benny's pace would be normally at this point, but I'd say for PBing at 320 level, that's maybe like a little below what you want.
I can check.
Again,
his
what the
PB
hell do I
maybe.
know? What do I know? It's been years since I was at a 320. I honestly, it's so hard. It's hard to gauge paces that you're not familiar with. I'm not trying. I promise I'm not trying to dog on him or anything. I'm just trying to speak objectively. Wait. Okay, I noticed that the intro cutscene for Cloudy Court 1 just started on Benny's side. I'm like, wait, it seemed like 10 seconds ago he just got the grand start. There's still 2 hours of this to go. Fun times.
Are you meaning to imply anything? We're just
No,
saying
not
we're
really.
gonna have a bunch of fun.
Yeah. That was a interesting movement to the drums there. Okay, opting to go on top of the cymbal here, looks like.
You don't need to go on top.
This is so
Just
hard.
go.
Doing that without clouds is so hard to do as Mario. Like, with Luigi making those jumps is free, but with Mario
Yeah.
it's just so much harder.
Oh, okay, he got hit, but at least in a good direction. Because
Well, I
sometimes.
mean, I think most of the time if you get hit there, you're not going to fall off.
Well, I did
Like, you have to be
yesterday.
like a very specific position.
At Hardcore Gaming a 7, want to raise SMO? No. I would probably lose.
I still want the Value Viper SMG2 race to happen someday.
Maybe when Value is actually like fully back into the game, whenever that will be.
Oh yeah, because we were talking last night after our race, and he said that like he was already burned out after he PB'd once.
That's surprising, because usually he didn't used to be. Want to raise
comes with
SMO?
time.
I think I also would lose to you, Benny. Also, if you forfeit, you
know
will
who
be
you wouldn't lose
disqualified.
to? You know who you wouldn't lose to? Me. I don't play SMO.
Well, okay, yeah, I've done 2 runs in 2017. Yeah, I guess.
I have never ever played the game.
Oh, okay, then I guess I would win.
I don't even own a Switch.
Okay, then I would win.
You would just win by default.
Want to race Bowser's Fury? No, I've not even beaten Bowser's Fury. I played it, but I only got like 20 shines.
I'd love to race.
Want to race
Peach's
Duck Hunt for the
Fury.
NES? No.
I'd love to
Octum,
race
want to-
Peach's Fury, which is that SM64 ROM hack. Oh, here's a game we could race. Action 52 for the NES. Who here knows that game?
I don't.
It's awful. I've never played it, but I want to dare someone to play it so badly.
Everyone just asked.
It's literally just like 52 games on an unlicensed NES cartridge. They're all like bootleg games at best.
Oh,
And,
that sounds funny.
Half of them don't even work properly. Most of them are bugged beyond belief.
That sounds
Many of them
hilarious.
are unbeatable. It's a mess. It's a complete mess.
Tottenham
Alright, for
still
Benny,
wanting me.
I'm gonna guess 710.
690.
Aw. Getting hit on the earlier ones is always more frustrating than getting hit on the later ones because it takes so much longer for the next set to come up. Alright, he should be able to make this here. Yeah, he's good.
That was close. Bro,
I
I
already
said
already
690.
forgot what I guessed.
720, I
Where-
think.
Yeah, the world record is 240. You're probably thinking of the TAS in that case.
No, we were talking about 70 star and Galaxy 2 quitting it. I said, like, well, then it would be 247.
Is Claire gonna go for the baller final super jump? I think she did, but didn't have a good enough angle, it looks like. She should have waited there a little bit longer to stop those lasers. Overall, looked like good flip swap. Flip swap is a scary one in an RE set.
or even in
In any
run.
circumstance, it's scary. An underrated scary star is Flip Swap Comet. That star is nerve-wracking. Because like Flip Swap 1 is mostly about like super jumps, which are just mostly kind of like timing based, but you can get a feel for the timing. Flip Swap Comet, you're doing a lot of spin cancels, and if the game decides to not
double spin.
cooperate, and it just then it causes you to just spin twice in a row, and you're just screwed. Okay, is Benny going to make the epic cycle here? Nope.
No.
I didn't see what his movement was like leading up to the slide.
Yeah, me either. I guess he just didn't go for the clip.
You don't need the clip. You can.
Oh, but yeah, I guess. But it
Oh,
helps.
is he? No. No, don't go for this, Benny.
Oh yeah, the Fireflower will run out.
Yeah, it's going to. Has anybody made a setup for being able to back that up, or has that not been looked into?
I don't think I feel like it's not physically possible.
Because I'm sure
Or
it is possible. Like, if someone came up with good enough movement to make it work, I'm sure it would be possible. It's just that I don't think anybody's done it yet.
Well, then you can be the one.
Yeah, I'll just go into the lab real quick. That is something I would like to look into myself. Because also just the movement there is just so awkward because you have to like turn around a couple corners.
Clean Yoshi
there's
CC
also
from
that-
Claire, from what I've seen. But she got,
Yeah.
I think she got Starbids in the last frame.
I'm not sure. I couldn't tell. It's always hard to tell. World record is valid by valid, bro. I remember that.
One Starbit.
Yeah, she got 1 star bit at the end.
Hate when that happens.
Or if it's Galaxy 1, you love it when that happens. Because that's 1 extra star
Oh
bit that
yeah.
may or may not matter.
Well, only for 120, I guess. Like 80% you still skip Starbids in some levels.
Although I think it's less common in Galaxy 1, except for like Freeze Flame 1.
Yeah, Freestyle 1 is a big one.
Starbit routing in Galaxy 1 90% is so weird.
Well, yeah, I could explain it, but I don't think I should.
It would take like 2 minutes and. Okay, Benny getting absolutely obliterated by the Octobus. The worst enemies in the game, in my opinion.
They just way too scary for him.
Honestly,
Okay.
the Octobus can just go screw off. They are so bad. Like the Octoombas, they have the Octoombas. Yeah, they can snipe you, but Octobus are invincible.
Yeah, they literally. Well, unless
And they're
you
in
hit
the
them with
worst
the Rainbow
possible
Star.
places. Well, Octobus aren't in Galaxy 1, and I don't think there's any galaxies with a Rainbow Star and Octobus in this game.
Yeah, pretty sure that's true.
No Pee-wee soft locks from Claire, always a good thing.
Well, we still got Buddha Ball L later.
Ooh, you're right. Or Boldable Comet at Mr. Cloud
Oh yeah.
Kirby.
Crab getting inside the planet.
I wonder how that is even possible. Other than game is good. Oh, I just remembered. So on the old supermassive routes in any percent though, Star Order you do in World 3 is kind of weird. I wonder if he's gonna do that. Or like after Haunty Halls 1 you go to Cloudy Core Comet instead.
I have no idea. Never done this route.
Yeah, this used to be a thing we did way back in the day. Okay, yeah. So with this World 3 route, you do Cloudy Core Comet after Honey Halls 1, and then you do Tall Trunk, and then Honey Halls 2, and then B Block. I honestly don't know why that was the case back then. It's like
then.
it's so obviously slower than what ended up in the first Boom Boom 1 route. Wow. I don't know if Benny was trying to or not, but the Cosmic Clones didn't appear until the 4th star chip.
Oh yeah, that only works if you like barely get the star chips right.
I always like to try to go for getting them to never appear, but I have not gotten that to happen in a very long time.
Wait, that's actually possible?
It is. It's hard to do in a speedrun setting, though.
Yeah, I imagine
Hard
that
to do without
will
losing
be the
time.
case. Well, that's what we have tasks for.
Wait, what? Did Claire fall at some point? Oh, okay, that's just a higher ledge. I thought she fell all the way down.
No.
Oh, 1 sec.
Well, only in the very first section, Harpy.
Yeah, you can only do it
Yes.
in the first section. They automatically appear in the later sections. You have to like touch like the very edges of the star chips, and the Cosmic Clones just won't spawn. And in a speedrun setting, you can do that without losing time, but it's really precise. And most of the time, you'll just end up getting them to spawn. It literally does not matter in terms of time save. Long jumping over those coins coinless is way harder than it looks because of depth perception. Claire just used both Wii remotes to shoot out Starbits at once. That's gotta feel so good. It's always so satisfying when you shoot out a bunch of Starbits in quick succession, and I bet it's even.
But I feel like if you do it too fast, it causes a bit of lag.
It might. I don't know why. I love the sound of
What is Benny
getting
doing?
multiple
Okay.
Starbits. Just like when you get like an entire bunch of Starbits, I just love the sound of I just love the sound effect of you collecting them being played like over and over again.
Yeah, that was pretty satisfying.
Yeah, it looks so cool when you do it with 2 players as well. That's part of the reason why I've been interested in learning 2P.
Yeah, I've actually had the original Japanese Starbit candy before. It's pretty good.
How is it?
It's just like very, very sweet and sugary, but it was good.
Does it taste like honey?
No.
Oh,
Well, at least the ones I've had. Like, I didn't go to Japan. I just got them like from a store here. Maybe they do. Maybe the original ones do.
okay.
That's
I'm just gonna say this now. I really hope Claire doesn't try her question and block flutter setup, because from what I've seen, it almost never ends well. Yeah, that's another instance of what we were talking about earlier, where she used the Luma to break that Yoshi egg so she could get on Yoshi right away.
Googs X. Hello.
Go Toogs. Okay. Did it on like the sloped part of the asteroid there, so she had to adjust her position.
This is still a good angle though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Getting that
that is
angle is
very
really hard.
that's fine.
No, Claire, don't do this.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, this setup is so jank.
Well, but it worked.
That was really good.
I didn't even know about that. Well,
Yeah, she's done that
oh.
for quite a while, I think. I know she did it back in like when like the 2020 tournament was going on.
well, yeah, that tournament was a thing. During that time, Galaxy to 80% actually had like a bit of hype. Like, pretty much everyone was running it.
Well, obviously because tournament.
But like before
It was
before
because
the
of
suggestion
JPVC,
came
I
up,
feel like.
because of before it came up to have a Galaxy 2 tournament, I was like, I don't know, this category, not many people run it. I don't think this will be like successful. But then it did. It was pretty fun.
That tournament is what coerced me into getting JPVC. Also, Claire messed up Mega Hammer. I think she fired the second bullet though, like a little too late. And so I've noticed that for some runners, they tend to get the early hit by just trying to stay as close to Mega Hammer as possible. I've always done it by like moving back and then moving forward, and I've always found a lot of success.
Oh
with
yeah,
that.
yeah, that's definitely a good idea.
That's how I learned it, and that's how I've been doing it. She got the bullet bill to store and clean second fade that leaves.
Do you know why it sometimes just appears in the disappears in that cutscene?
No, but
It just does.
what I always try to do is I try to like get as close to Mega Hammer as possible. I don't think that has anything to do with it. I think what I remember reading is that it might have something to do with like how many bullet bills are already active, so which would depend on how early you shot the bullet bill.
That
Claire
could be.
barely getting a 117 World 3. That's very, very good. Like a 117 World 3 on this route is like insanely good. I think you can get 116 or better, but
Yeah, for sure. The best I've seen is high 115 Megori.
well, that doesn't surprise me at all. Because that's Goryuya. I'm pretty sure I saw footage of Goryuya doing Tama Plus in SM64 at one point.
Yeah, he's practiced SM64. I don't know.
I want to see him do SM64. That would be so hype.
He's just back to Odyssey currently, I think.
Yeah, that's what I think. Or like Amari, who I think is good at both SM64 and SMG1. Or am I thinking of someone else?
Karen.
Karen, that's right.
Karen has 138 or 39.
Let me check. I think it's 139.
Yeah, Mario Daisuke, that's Karen.
Okay. Let's see. Checking the leaderboards right now. 138.44.
Yeah. Like what?
And
what,
he
what's that,
mainly
like,
focuses on any percent Mario, right?
Oh yeah, she had like a 231 in 8% Mario or something.
Which is still like a really respectable time. People running anything that isn't SMS, listen.
Red Ghost at it again.
I will say, I've said this before, I would say EYG is probably one of my favorite skips in terms of speedrunning, just because of how complex it is, and the fact that it works at all. It's like, I think EYG is like the perfect example of developers going out of their way to be consistent when it doesn't matter.
Yeah, skips like that genuinely feel like you've outsmarted the developers.
Mm-hmm. Which, considering everything else in SMS, is kind of shocking. Pretty standard Sweet Mystery 1 from Claire.
What I don't get about SMS is why the shine for GBS, like why Gelato 8 is just already active in the.
They definitely did that for
one.
aesthetic. They definitely did that for aesthetic purposes, I think. Like just seeing that the shine is there and like being like, ooh, I wonder if that'll be possible to collect. But obviously, we found ways to take advantage of it because games are good.
Okay, time is actually a flat circle. Like both 3MMIs, we've had a lot of Galaxy 2 early on and a lot of people complaining. Except it's not even a lot here, but a lot of Galaxy in general.
Is this the second Galaxy 2 run we've had?
Yeah,
for this
I think it's
tournament?
only the second, but we've had like 4 Galaxy 1s at least. I don't know.
We've had a few 3D worlds, I think. Remember like the first 2 races or something with 3D world.
We can't tell how far Benny is behind because of route differences, but definitely a lot.
Yeah, their PBs are over 25 minutes apart. Oh, that movement is so awkward that Claire was trying to do. Because you have to long jump at really weird angles, and the spacing also isn't entirely perfect. So it's very easy to undershoot that jump and bonk. And then if you bonk, you fall all the way down into the center hole. And it's so annoying.
Okay, the skip should work.
Yeah, that looked pretty good. Easy money. Frame perfect ground pound, let's go. One of the old IL records for the Star, I'm pretty sure, had 3 of those. And I think it was held by Pato, and he was complaining about how long it took for him to grind for that.
Dude, some of Potter's old IO records are so insane.
Damn straight.
It's actually cool that like
Glamdozer's chin just kind of clips into the ground, no big deal. It's always funny whenever you kill a Glamdozer while the grade is still flipped, or like while it's like midway flipped, because then Glamdozer's chin just kind of just overlaps with it.
I think it's really amazing that most ILs in this game are actually really optimized.
And yet many of them have been improved over the past few years.
Well, yeah. There's obviously 2P improvements, but yeah, I mean, especially mega triples are relatively new. So like Toll Trunk, Green Star 1, for example, had a faster IL. Like even some 2010 ILs are like still extremely good nowadays. Like for Pack Attack back in the day.
This game was like really like busted almost immediately after release.
Yeah, I think I've heard that Infinite Fluttering was discovered literally on day 1.
That would not surprise me at all.
I don't know because
I wonder if the speedrunning scene was just like really active because it had been for Galaxy 1. Similar to like how it was kind of like for Odyssey, where Moonskip was discovered literally on day 1 or something. I don't know if that's actually accurate.
I didn't even get to Moon on day 1.
Speedrunners do it. Speedrunners are as speedrunners do. Claire doing the standard setup for getting that first drill there. There's a setup that Shadow found that is actually a little bit easier, I feel like.
For what?
Where you just go straight forward instead of going off the blocks.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she didn't get the side. Oh no, she wasn't able to get the side flip. Honestly, I don't even think the side flips in here are that hard. I think, especially for Flips Fill 2, but...
For Comet, they're kind of precise.
Yeah. I think it looked like she was, like, trying to rush it, maybe. Well, that's a pretty big time loss. Imagine if she didn't grab the star with that drill. That would have been a massive Monka.
Wait, apparently she lost a lot of time on this level. I didn't see what she did. Did she like die in
Oh,
the
she
beginning?
missed the. She drilled into a room without grabbing a silver star, so she had to backtrack for it.
Oh. Well,
Yeah,
you
that's
can't
what I was
grab
talking
it
about
with
when she said
2P.
she missed the side flip. Yeah, 2P can't grab silver stars, as awesome as that would be.
Silver
John
stars?
Force 1, this is a level that really benefits from 2P.
Silver stars are like the greatest invention from SM64DS.
They were like a little overdone in that game. Then again, so were a lot of the custom missions. Like the switch stars and all that.
With some like SM64DS missions feel not even real. Like having to look at yourself in the mirror. I think that.
No, that's SM64 Last Impact.
No, yeah, you have to do it.
Compact.
No, you also
You have to
do
go
this
through the mirror in
64DS.
SM64DS. Or you can do
I don't
mirror
know, I
clip.
guess.
Shouts to mirror clip in SM64DS. Good strat.
So yeah, Claire about to demonstrate why 2P is very useful in this level.
Yeah, well, she already did on the first planet, I would assume.
Oh yeah, but you're like
right here.
demonstrating the biggest time save.
Yeah, I still disagree with the decision to remove SM64DS from like the handheld Mario series any percent. I disagree with that decision. I think.
Wait, why was that? Why is it removed?
Because apparently it's not unique enough.
What?
Because it's just a remake, not like an original game.
No, it's not like the Switch remakes. It's like significantly.
Blood
different.
didn't like it, therefore it was removed. I mean, SM64 DS any percent is kind of dumb.
Well, doesn't make it a non-handheld game.
Yeah, I guess. There's some really precise tricks in DS, SM64 DS any percent. Especially if you're doing like 1 star. SMG2 any percent is dumb unless it isn't. Unless you decide to not make it dumb. And then it's fun. I feel like with SMG2 any percent is like it's dumb unless you decide it's not dumb and then it isn't dumb.
For real.
Oh, I thought that was a G, my bad. Super Mario Land games in general just look really boring. Blipblow, also Blipblow, are you referring to where like you get to do the memory exploration? Are you referring to that any percent or just regular any percent? The 2-minute one? Okay.
A whole 6 golden coins. Yeah.
Super
We
Mario
get-
Land 2 true any percent is it's an experience. It's crazy that it works.
Okay, but do you know how many comet medals we get in any percent?
32.
Okay, so we have 32 golden coins in this
32
game.
golden coins. Indeed. Okay, I don't think Claire is on fast cycle pace. This is another suboptimal thing with the route that Benny's doing is that Boulder Bowl Comet is done way earlier, but that it means an extra trip to Boulder Bowl, which wastes world map movements. Is 2P able to kill the crabbers, or can it only stun them?
If you aim at like the back of the crab, then it actually kills them.
Okay, so 2P is in theory useful on this level,
Yeah.
besides just stunning them. Seems like this is going really well for Benny so far. Oh, okay, just rolled past 2 crabbers, commentator's curse, no big deal. Oh, he got rid of that rock mushroom. I don't know if Benny knows the visual cue, but that rock mushroom is a really good... That rock mushroom is right next to where the star spawns, so that's a really good visual indicator as to where to go. Didn't fail the mission, so... What more can you ask for? Claire's actually going to be coming up on that star pretty soon. She's about to do her first cleanup session, her second cleanup session of the run. Kind of fuck Chuck. Where? I didn't see it. Seems like using 2P in Puzzle Plane Combat is kind of like for vain, because for the most part, you...
It's just slightly faster though.
It does seem like it's slightly faster, but it seems like you're mostly just running through the same... You're mostly just running through the same path anyways, it's just you're able to skip like that one pair.
You can skip 2. You can skip 2 clusters.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
like it's really
for me at least,
really...
well, like, by multitasking, you actually, like, are more likely to mess up the actual movement.
Yeah, and plus, the Luma could potentially target the wrong coin, I imagine.
Yes, it can. And it very much does.
It seems like it's most prominent on that star. I think for other purple coin comets, it's probably not that as big of an issue.
It's the worst in Mario Squad Comet.
Okay, I can see that.
At least from my experience. Benny messing up the angle.
I don't, it didn't look like he did a shake at the start of that flutter. It looked like he was just trying, it looks like he's just trying to go to that first yellow platform. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's a way better angle. Now that'll get him all the way over here. Decided to dismount Yoshi. Wonder why. Okay, what Boulder 1 skip is Claire going to do? Okay, she's probably just going to do the Jada setup. Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, that's a stand-up, pretty much.
Oh, what? She was too low on the ramp, it looked like, and she just didn't jump.
Oh.
Is that her first death?
I think so.
I think that's her first.
Unless I missed something.
That's a very costly time loss.
Oh yeah.
If she was on PB pace, she just.
Oh, okay. I don't think she wasn't anyway.
It was either really close or she just wasn't. That's way better. She didn't have 2P there.
That
Crystal skip? Crystal skip? Poggers?
that's cool.
I've not seen that in a while. That's a strat I'm sure most people didn't know about until today. Okay, how's Rolladillo gonna cooperate for Claire? She's taking pretty tight turns here. Taking tight turns seems like it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, my setup is first go like in the exact opposite direction of him, of Rolladillo, and then you do a sharp turn after like 1 second, and then that should usually get you to hit.
Yeah, I just usually try to line myself up and then do a jump spin to extend the length of the roll.
Yeah, that's like the consistent strat, but it's slightly faster to immediately hit him at the back. But if you mess up the angle, you're likely to, have to roll again.
Or you could run into him, and that's like worst case scenario.
Yeah, that's so bad. Like there are some mistakes in this game that are just like painfully unsatisfying.
I know.
like a backflipping instead of long jumping.
That's even worse as Luigi, honestly.
Yeah, especially because I feel like sometimes after ground pound, he accelerates slightly slower. So like usually
So
you
you
should
do it
have enough
again?
speed already. Yeah, and then you just keep doing it.
Although, to be fair, it's probably it should really be more infuriating when you do it as Mario because he accelerates quicker. Oh! That's really bad on Benny's side. Getting zapped with Yoshi like that. With a bullet bill in his mouth is never good. What?
Do you know the thing where you long jump as Mario and then you lose like just all your speed when you land?
Isn't that just down to just the timing of when you press Z and A?
Yeah, if you like mistime your Z press, you literally just like lose all your speed, and then you long jump and then immediately backflip, even though.
Nice animation change in the cutscene on Claire's end.
Did not get the soft lock.
Yeah, but she like jumped on the first frame the cutscene started. Didn't have the Goomba get squished either. That's a very underrated mistake.
Oh yeah, well with 2P you can just stop the chain jump.
Yeah.
With 1P that
2P is so
happen
goated. I really need to learn 2P for this game. Okay, so I think no, Supermassive isn't done first in this route. You still do Sweet Miss Dream Flipsville first. Then you do Supermassive before you do Chomp Works. How do I still remember this route when I haven't done it in over 5 years?
I mean, I also remember a route I have only done 5 years ago, like the Galaxy 1 very old Ghostly 2 route.
Yeah. I like vaguely remember that one. I could probably still recite the 120, the first 120 route from memory. But I don't know. You like the second player can shoot out Starbits while you're on Yoshi. That's such a good advantage.
Yeah, you don't have to like maneuver your way around every star with high thoughts.
I mean, I can do that with 1P pretty consistently anyways, but...
I mean, yeah, but it's just like less stressful, I guess.
I don't think it's that bad. Like, I think once you kind of get a feel for how to do the movement, it's pretty consistent.
I mean, I'm not saying it's bad, just better with 2P.
Alright, let's see if she gets this leap of faith. Interesting movement there. Yeah, I've seen... I don't know what's faster to get to that dash pepper. I've seen, like, a backwards flutter. I've seen just running there. That needs to be timed.
I think the fastest way is...
When you're doing straight backwards flutters, that's pretty much never a good idea. Unless it's Tall Trunk 1, but... It didn't look like he was planning on continuing the flutter chain for that long, but... Okay, interesting. Notice he's doing a lot of safety infinite flutters. Claire's about to do Boulder Bowl Comet. Is he gonna skip the flip switches? Oh. Fuck Chuck? I couldn't tell if that was like her nunchuck disconnected or if like her batteries ran out or something.
Yeah, I love how that's... What is he doing? What? Oh my... Oh.
How did she take damage as soon as she landed?
Did you look at Benny's screen? You just did the normal way. Like, I actually activated the flip switches.
Well, I mean, if you're not confident in your infinite fluttering skills, then I can...
Yeah, I just said I've never seen that. This is a really
What is this
insane...
vulnerable comment?
What the fuck?
That has to be Seagold. That has to be Seagold.
But she didn't end next to the star.
That had like
right?
35 seconds left. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so
He was at like 25
Wait, let me
crabbers after 20 seconds.
let me check the IL 3806. I'm gonna check the Goya sheet.
That was a gold. That has to be Seagold. If it's not Seagold, I'm gonna be upset. Can you, if anybody is in like Claire's chat, can you ask her to like post what her gold there was? Like,
No, she skipped the high for C split, so.
Oh, I forgot the battery thing. Right. It did gold by like a second. Okay, well that was still really. If it weren't for that battery thing, I bet that would have been Seagold. That was nuts.
That was 0.5 behind Gory's best IL.
Or he uses 1P, right?
Yeah, it just like in that IL he ended and already was straight in this. Already like went straight to the star. I'm pretty sure the crab section was better from what Claire just did. It was just like she didn't end close enough to the star. Yeah, still insanely good.
You know, I'm like incomplete. My best is like 25 seconds or something. Oh, that's what I was talking about earlier. Like if you bonk there, then you just fall in that center hole. You went the completely wrong way to back it up, though. You're supposed to go to the up right there. Okay, there you go. They didn't bonk on the fence. Waited a pretty long time to spin there. You usually want to spin like right as you switch gravity fields, because that way you get the most backwards momentum. Okay, he's just going for the starship this time. This is like the very consistent way of doing this. A little bit slower, but you learn to deal with it. I think Claire's going back to World 4 now. Yeah. He's still on pretty decent pace overall, I'd say. Oh, she's in.
It's like a minute behind
Claire,
PB,
what are you
but
doing? Claire? You're scaring me! Claire going off route, I guess?
Why would she skip? Well, I guess Boom Boom won, right?
Yeah, she's skipping Boom Moon 1, but like...
Yeah, let's see, I guess.
Okay, I'm like speechless. Alright, come on, first try, let's do this.
No.
Okay, no. She's basically committed to this at this point, I think. Like, she has to do this, I feel like. Come on.
Hey-oh? Oh, no.
Didn't keep up the chain for long enough.
Well,
she's not able to get chains going. I'd say getting the chains going is the hardest part of this skip.
She always gets like 2/3 of it.
Yeah, that's not enough. Oh.
Oh.
Let's go!
Okay.
I don't know if that's
at least
safe
landed
time
all of that. No way that saved time, honestly.
Yeah, but let's go. Pulling that off. She's gonna have to take damage from Sorbetti though, because you can't damage Sorbetti with the rock mushroom. That's going to cut into the time save a little bit more. Optimally, you would land on the planet preceding Sorbetti. Okay, I was scared there. I thought Claire was going to die. Please don't die on this fight. Yeah, get that coin, please. I'm curious what made her want to go off route like this.
Right, like to save the run. Like, not really caring about if she fails. Like the last resort to still PB.
Well, because I was wondering, like, is it just because she knows she's so far ahead of Benny? Because I'm not saying this is what Claire's doing or anything. I'm generally not a huge fan of when, like.
I think she wanted to save her own run. Basically.
Yeah, that's probably what was happening. But I'm generally not a fan of like when racers like intentionally go off route and start doing slower strats because they know they're so far ahead, because I feel like that's kind of just showboaty. And I'm not trying to say that, like, I was thinking about this when was it Source versus, it was during the Odyssey race where they were taking Source on to do moon skip. And it's like, obviously that seemed like it was all in good fun, and it didn't seem like Jay was really like upset by it or anything, but I feel like in general that's not good sportsmanship. Okay. But I wasn't saying that like Claire was doing it in that case, Benny. It just kind of reminded me of that, so I thought I'd bring it up. I can definitely see why Claire thought she would want to do that for sub 3. Still, getting it at all, like, getting it that quickly, I think, in this situation, I think, that's still really impressive. Hats off to you, Claire. You definitely... I have a lot of respect for you. I already did, but I have even more respect for you now. Oh, this is interesting. Now Claire and Benny are both on the same star. Looked like that was a pretty solid Sweet Mystery comment. I'm curious to see what the IGT there was. I think normally when I get a good Sweet Mystery comment, it's like a 103 with the strats I use. I bet it's like sub
2P does save a lot of time here.
Yeah, 2P does save a lot of time. 100. That's still pretty good, I think. Benny missed a coin. Yeah, he knows. Let's just be thankful that Galaxy 2 doesn't have any, like, collect-a-thon purple coin missions like Galaxy 1 has.
Yeah, true.
I think the Sweet Mystery...
That just makes it, like, makes it, like, even more surprising that Galaxy 1 120 is that much faster.
Yes, but well, because Galaxy 2 has like boss splits and Battle Bell, and the Bowser stages are also just a lot longer in general, I feel like.
Yeah, definitely.
Stages are also just a bit more complex. Like, I think because this is a sequel game, this is DLC, I mean sequel, they were able to pack in a lot more within each of the stages. So just in general, the stages are a lot longer. I'm not entirely sure if this is the optimal 2P route that Claire's doing for this star, but looks like she's executing this relatively cleanly.
No, I'm pretty sure that's not.
Do an extra jump for the star here. Oh, what? I don't know if that was intentional or not, but that was like timed perfectly. So in this game, purple comets, you don't need to beat the game the first time to get purple comets. Comets spawn basically just based on how many comet medals you have at that current point and whether or not you have the comet medal from that galaxy. Comets are a lot easier to maintain in this game than Galaxy 1. Which makes routing this game way easier. It's so sad how 2P doesn't even really... I don't think 2P even saves time on Chompworks C.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't. There's no...
Yeah.
It's still the same cycle. You can't just speed up the chain jump.
So disappointing.
It's still 51-20.
I don't know if this is going to be a 5120. I think, isn't getting the 50... Does it, the 5120 require, like, a frame-perfect cutscene activation?
Yeah.
Because I know, because usually, like, if I get a really good one, it's like a 5125. Claire, please don't die here. It would be really, really bad. Okay, we're good, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is not... She would have to be, like, right on top of the star as the level finished.
Not sure if I've ever gotten a 51-20. I've gotten a 21 though.
I've never gotten it.
I mean, I guess Chompworks C is quite literally the most optimized IA on this game.
Probably
Yes.
is. 51 point... Ew, 51.58. So suboptimal. Reset. Oh, now we're gonna see Supermassive.
Supermassive as Mario is so annoying. Just doesn't feel
Okay,
right.
honestly, I don't even think Supermassive as Mario is that bad. Like, I never had that much issues with the pipe jump. Like, I never understood why people say, like, oh, the pipe jump in Supermassive is the hardest thing ever as Mario, and I'm like, it's not that bad.
Well, I guess if you're used to Luigi, it is
Yeah, maybe.
weird.
Yeah, that's probably why Oddme would hated it, because you would always do it as Luigi.
Oddme's the biggest hater.
Oh, he's not doing the checkpoint.
Mario.
Skip. So here's Jay's favorite star, apparently.
Sunshine Beach is not that bad. Sunshine Beach 1.
It's not, but
The hardest thing is the first battle.
Yeah. It can snowball pretty quickly, is kind of what I think. That, especially if you do that flutter setup, I think it's usually pretty tight. Because that was like barely far back enough for that to work. Oh, whoa, okay. That was like too early of a dismount, I think. Messing up that dismount is awkward because, like, when you land in the water, you're usually not facing the right direction after you back it up, so you have to, like, do an awkward turnaround. Dismount here. Nice. Galaxy 2 version of Rat Bounce. I stole Claire's joke. Sorry, Claire. Please forgive me. Supermassive Secret is... Would you agree with me if I said Supermassive Secret is so annoying? Like, there's always, like, one batch of flowers that you miss.
Yeah, I even have, like, a consistent... Like, I have a set of movement that I always do, but even then, like, if you're slightly off, then it already ruins that. So yeah, it is pretty annoying sometimes.
Didn't you also used to do, like, the triple jump strat in Starshine Beach 2?
Yeah. The worst thing about it is that sometimes you just don't get a wall jump. You jump towards the wall and Mario just
I
don't
bet
know.
it probably had
He
something to do
doesn't.
with angle because like the tower is very curved, so.
But yeah, but even if you go straight onto it, he just sometimes doesn't get it. Like even if he should have gotten it, he doesn't. But yeah, it barely saves time anyway.
You know. Plus, there's just something to be said about one of the skips involving a chuckster. You gotta add variety to the game somehow. Okay, she long jumped into that chuckster from the side. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah, that was
Some money
pretty
out.
close, but it did work. So
So now it's just a matter of what Claire does in Gravity Gauntlet 1, because she's got quite a few options. I bet it's just going to be behind the castle. Jerk the castle.
maybe ITC.
I don't see her doing ITC. I don't
Thank
know
you,
if she knows it.
Tottenham.
I don't even know if she knows it.
I would assume she does.
I'm sure she's learned it, but I don't know if she's like learned it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It is one of those like high risk, high reward strats, I would say. I think that's a good way to describe the strat, is high risk, high reward.
Yeah. But I think
And
it's.
she's not grabbing the life mushroom, so either she's
I
storing
think
a coin or she's doing it.
I think it saves 12, so it's a lot. Or at least in one, it saves less than
Yeah,
combat.
she's definitely doing ITC. Oh, and Benny died, I think, on the way to the final launch star. Oh, no, he didn't. Okay.
Oh, she missed. Well, ITC could
didn't
still
get
work
him.
with that. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. She would have to get it, like, she has to basically hope she doesn't land on top of a fire bar.
Okay, yeah.
I wonder if she's gonna back it up using ITC. How did Benny grab the star there? Normally when that happens, you flip all the way around. I think I remember Shadow telling me you can fail ITC once and still, like, save time over doing BTC.
Not sure.
What
Okay.
is she? What is she
This
doing?
is not working.
Yeah, she's like trying to get on there in like a very scuffed way. 'Cause normally you like do a wide turn around the pillar, I feel like, but she's like trying to take a more direct path.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, she didn't get the timing right there. I think at this point she needs to just ditch it. It's kind of a bummer though, because it's like it's right. Wait, Claire needs the comet medal. Claire, you need the comet medal.
Did she skip it?
No. I think she did. I think she did.
I didn't
Don't know for
look.
sure, though. Well, because normally you would grab it after you. Normally you would grab it like before you try it again. I guess you could do boom. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Wow, okay.
She could have. I think she could have done Boom in 1 as a backup, probably, because she did Freeze It Frozen earlier. It cost her time. But re-entering.
Well,
Re-entering is
that
a good deal.
is that comment medal only required for Gravity Gauntlet comment?
Oh, you need Gravity Gauntlet Combat needs 32, and you get 32 in the route.
But so all the other comments will still be unlocked
Yeah, they will still.
if you
be.
miss that. Yeah, okay. Okay,
I think the
I'll
very
be
first
right back.
80% route I did was
Okay, I'll be right back, like 2 minutes.
okay. So I wonder how she's gonna utilize this life mushroom. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. That is that's one way to do behind the castle. Yeah, I don't think she strictly needed to re-enter. I think it would have been fine if she just did a backup star. I think that probably would have been faster, but you know, she does what she wants to do. But there's one thing I know about Claire, is that she does whatever she wants to do. So I won't judge her for it. Of PB are probably not anymore, though. Wish I knew. Okay, normally you end World 4 with 46 stars in the Puzzle Blank Sea Route, but she's gonna end with 47, so it looks like she's 7 stars ahead of Benny right now. Of course, there's no way of knowing what that equates to in terms of time. What's her PB? 30010, I think. It's a 300-1X. I think it's 10, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, she's definitely a top level runner. Benny opting to triple jump over the chain chomps. I don't think I've ever seen a runner do that before. Most of the time you just long jump around them. Okay, clean Bowser fight from Claire at least, so... Unfortunate that had to happen, but... I give props to her for trying at least. So if I'm going to subtract roughly 2.5 minutes from... trying to equate like what pace I would be able to recognize this on. So a good Boom Moon 1 segment is like 2.5 minutes. So yeah. She's like, this would be equivalent to like a 2023X World 4 if she had stuck to the route. Hey, Claire, I'm not judging you for anything. If anything, I'm proud of you for. If anything, I'm honestly proud of you for just trying it. I mean, that requires a lot of guts. What do you mean the 2 funny skips? What's the other one I'm not remembering?
Already ITC.
Oh, she didn't get IT. Wait. Oh, she did get ITC, but she had to exit. That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot that she actually did get it.
Do we know Benny's pace to PB?
I have no idea.
Because
if Benny knows, he could probably tell us.
Wait, I just checked the stream. And he's actually behind by a minute 17.
It seems like overall the run's been alright for Benny. He has made quite a few noteworthy mistakes and has had a few slow downs here and there. There's still a lot of run left for him. I'm sure he could still pull through.
Yeah, I'm sure there's still enough time saves for him. Remount at 8%. Yeah, Yoshi Star 1 remount is possible.
Has anybody pulled it off non-TAS?
No. Don't think so at all. I don't really think anyone's tried.
It sounds like something Shadow. It seems like something Shadow would attempt, so I'm sure he's probably attempted it at least.
I think World 5 has very good casual galaxies, but for speedrunning they are pretty boring often. At least like Slip Sand and Fleet Glide.
Fleet Glide is good because its music is good. I think Fleet Glide's music is highly underrated.
Yeah, Space Storm is pretty cool.
And he is missing 2 Silver Stars. I don't know if he's just doing an off-brand route or...
We'll see.
Oh, yeah, he's doing an off-brand route, it looks like.
Speedrunning World 6, very hard, but therefore...
It's where runs go to die in this category.
But therefore not boring. It's very nerve-wracking. And probably the hardest world.
It is.
At least.
It's just... I'd say it's objectively the hardest world. Which is saying something, because World 4 is pretty hard. Not honestly, just the last half of this run in general is just super, super hard.
Yeah, I think Claire will go for pretty insane strats there in World 6.
I mean... Maybe we'll see a Flash Black 1 Yoshi list?
Maybe we'll see it Warm Clip?
I don't think we'll see Flash Black 1 Yoshi list. That strat's stupid.
I'm not even sure if it's faster 2P, because with 2P you can get the...
it definitely
like,
isn't
boosts.
faster 2P.
Yeah.
Okay, nice adjusting to the timing there from Claire. It's very hard to adjust to those cycles when you get thrown off. Okay, so I forgot. Do you just do Shiver Burn, Boom Moon, Upside Dizzy when you do Freezy Flake 2?
I don't know the Freezy Flake 2 route, honestly. Never done it.
I don't know either. I'll be right back. Give me a quick second.
Okay. Shiver Burn is probably the hardest level in World 5 coming up now. Really stupid fight strats.
Needed to plug something in. Okay, more guessing time. And Benny's taking the long way around for Starshine Beach too. I'm guessing 8:30.
Oh, yeah. 8:40.
Hopefully Benny doesn't mess this up, because if so, if he does, it's a really big time loss. Okay, he made it up. What did
Wait,
you get? I wasn't paying
I
attention.
didn't look.
Hold on, maybe. Oh, I tried to see it on 602 race with the delay, but ads.
8:30. Oh, okay. Yeah, you definitely
Yay.
you rolled me. Well, I did win Freezy Flake. Yeah.
All right, so we're even.
I mean, you could argue that your win was worth more because you got it exactly. Just way too good.
I can see the future.
Okay, then guess the time Claire's gonna get this run.
I'm gonna say 3:03:03. Mutan's Abyss is Claire. He just.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I
that's
guess.
Just like her. That's just like her standard username, but she goes by Claire for short. Keeping the Cloud Mushroom for this section.
I mean, yeah, that is optimal in theory. I mean,
Seems
I
like
do
it, honestly. It just.
Like you
I
can,
don't know how worth it is.
the long jump gets you so far that you can just get on the ice with a spin without even getting hit by the lava.
Yeah, but you're also a lot floatier, so that kind of cuts into it. Okay, I know. I'm pretty sure Claire's gonna go for the triple jump here.
Yeah.
And she doesn't have the cloud, which I think makes it harder to set up. Okay, she got it. She's gotta find a coconut, and there we go. Very good Shiverburn 1 from Claire overall. That's definitely one of the hardest levels to do optimally. There's so many different parts to it.
Yep.
And now Benny is going to be. I think Benny's probably just going to be taking the standard route, the traditional route through, or the. I was trying to think of the right adjective to use. The casual route through Grounding Gauntlet. I could see Benny getting the life mushroom and then backtracking to do the lava boost, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't even think that's. If you're going to do that, I don't even think that's worth it. I thought for a second he wasn't even going to grab the life mushroom. It would have been like... Oh, he didn't grab the life mushroom. Okay. Watch him pull out ITC. Yeah, he's just going to go through the level normally. I don't blame him. That's actually just so bad because of the switching gravity fields. Like, you get burned and then you're most likely just going to fall into another lava pit. Also, hi, Ginkgo.
Claire was going to do the same route as PB, but then, like, spontaneously decided to do Freezy Flake 2. So,
Yeah.
this is still the same route, but she's gonna skip Blue Moon 1.
Yeah, she's just gonna do Boom Moon's Secret, I think. And then she'll do... Then Upside Dizzy, and then Shiverburn Comet, and then she'll be back in sync with her route. Have you ever wondered, like, just how screwed up the layout of Bowser's Gravity Gauntlet has to be for all these skips to be possible?
Yeah.
Like, if you've ever like taken the time to just kind of think about where everything is in relation to everything else, it's just so weird.
You know, levels like Gravity Gauntlet are the exact reason why I believe in God. Because everything just falls together so nicely. This might seem really weird to say, but look at it. Viper is 100% correct. Also, hi. How are you?
Yeah, I guess
That was-
Ginkgo's here now.
That was not the
Yeah.
turn I expected. Yeah. The fourth best Galaxy 2 runner in here, TF.
So
Ah.
I was worried for a second that Claire decided to get Boom in 1 instead of Secret, but then I saw she got the common medal. I'm like, okay, yeah, she got Secret.
You got chats do boom on 1 with the common medal.
That's if you don't do Boom in 1 skip, which Claire would do that. No, someday we're gonna find a strat where you can do Boom in 1 skip and then get the common medal on the way to the launch star. That's what we gotta do.
That's when we discover 2P grabbing common medals.
No, I'm talking like you grab it as you're falling. Like somehow we find a setup to where you can both get to the launch star and get the common medal without dying.
That would be so weird. It would even save time, would it?
It probably wouldn't, honestly. I was like, yeah, if you were to like have double boom and skip, save time, and you would have to somehow find a way to land on the secrets snake blocks. Also, this is a really clean upside Dizzy one. I think she was like a little too slow for the optimal cycle though. That was still pretty good.
I hope the wheel didn't roll a game today where we'd have to sit here for 4 hours.
Oh, we've got.
What do you mean we? You joined like 1 minute ago.
Man, it's already so exhausting after 2 hours and 17 minutes.
I mean, we've got like less than an hour left, so we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
For Claire.
Oh, well, even with Benny, like we still got like a little over an hour left.
That's not that. Benny's PB is a 339.
Oh, right in the nuts. I think that might be a meteor cancel. Yeah, he canceled the meteor attack. I don't think I've ever seen that on Gravity Gauntlet. It's very common in Galaxy Generator to hit Bowser as he's summoning the meteors and cancel that attack, but I've never seen it on Gravity Gauntlet. That's just gonna be a 9 from Claire. Is it possible to get higher than a 9 with 2P? It seems like actually.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of 10s.
Yeah, but I think Upside Dizzy it's harder to benefit from 2P for the box game.
Even for right side down S, it's hard to really profit from 2P.
Yeah, you can skip
It's just
like
that with right side
one
down, there's a
turn.
lot more. There's more singular boxes.
The only thing you can do in Upside Dizzy is when you do the last shot and the fireball is still going, you can already use 2P to destroy the last 2 boxes. Like the last shot up.
Yeah. I could see that saving a few frames. So I'm guessing, it looks like Claire is on like 220, like high 224 World 5 pace, I feel like. World's the world record in Galaxy 2, Goryuya. I have so much trouble pronouncing the name.
No, it's hardcore gaming with 258, 258.22.
Wake up. It's 2022 now.
No,
It's
I don't want
with
to.
that I think, is it 254.58?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's...
No, it's Stoopsy.
255.
Well, Doopsy's second place.
Doopsy
Claire,
is
why are you
first in my
skating?
heart. 2P strats, like you can spin and kill the Octumbus, and that automatically makes you skate.
Oh,
Because,
so
like,
when you shake to kill the Octopus with 2P, you start skating.
well, no, but like you automatically shake the 1P Wiimote
Yeah.
as well if you try to shake.
Okay.
You can't. There's no feasible way to only
I,
shake
can,
There
the
is.
I,
2P.
understand, I
There
understand
is.
that.
But
There is a way.
if they're attached,
you're
there's not.
if you're using back to back, you can actually learn
Benny,
how
you're
to
supposed
only
to be in
shake with
Space
2P.
Storm. Oh wait, he has to do the cleanup. That's right.
But he went into space some.
Is this
Yeah,
still
well-
the supermassive route?
Yeah, this is like the old
Yeah.
supermassive route.
Damn, that's sick.
It takes me. I was like, I'm getting such nostalgia from this run. It seems like. I think it's reasonable to say Benny's like a half hour behind Claire at this point,
Yeah.
because he's basically like an entire world behind and then some.
What pace is Claire on currently?
I would say Claire is. Well, she's about to, if this boom bunker goes well, she'll finish with like a mid 224, which is like 303 pace, I'd say.
Not Ginkaboard pace.
Well,
Not Ginkaboard
I just
Bob
jinxed her.
pace.
I think I
Oh
just
no, did
jinxed her
something happen?
because-
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
She got boom bunkered. You know, nothing new. It's just the game being the game.
Yo,
I love the
Lucario. Hey.
thanks for the raid.
Okay, there we go. She got a second try. Still like a 30-second time loss, but
Oh, Tim Cario, halt mal die Schnauze.
Schon wieder ein Deutscher?
oh my, Penny!
Die Deutschen
Dude.
vermehren sich wie die Zecken.
Don't think I
Überall.
didn't see that, Benny. That was crazy.
Yeah, that was
Then
pretty
he did
fun.
like the IL ending there. Oh, Claire had that. Claire had that. She
Oh, yeah.
latched onto the wall, but then she spun again,
Hm.
and so she bonked and died.
Ich bin auch Deutscher. Ja, das ist der Fehler. Das ist das Problem.
Yeah, I think we actually do have enough people for a potential German restream. That would be really funny.
Well, I wouldn't benefit from that.
602 Rennen. Ich auch leider.
I think speed gaming actually has like different
Yeah,
language
they
restream.
Yeah, they have German restream as well.
You guys should volunteer for that next time we do a Galaxy tournament.
There should be a German restream of the grand finale in this tournament.
Ja.
I'd love that. Is Benny going to soft lock? I'm not going to be able to tell because I won't be able to hear. Okay, we're good.
Do you know the reason why the soft lock happens?
Well, the best theory that I've heard is that like the Goomba enters the range to activate the cutscene, but then gets pushed out of the range to have it continue, and so the game just doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too. Ocnum had a theory that like there's a small area like inside the pole that is neither inside or outside, like out of bounds in a sense, and then the game is just utterly confused.
Okay. I'd say finishing with a mid 225 World 6. That's like 304 pace for Claire. So still pretty good, I'd say, considering everything that's happened. She's had a couple mishaps in the past like hour or so, but I'd still say this run's going. I'd still say she's playing pretty well. Like, is Benny? I think Benny's confused on where to go. Yeah, he needs to go. He needs to go to a fiery flotilla, I think. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I'm not used to seeing fiery flotilla done this late in the run.
Yeah, that is. Why does he? Was that a what? That is so weird.
Is he trying to go for fast strats on Gobblegut there?
I think those are just. I think that are no strats.
No, it felt like he was going for it, but then just missed.
Yeah, it seemed like he was going for like the first two, because the first two are like the easy ones, I would say. They're like right there.
Muss beenden, Samuel, im Chat.
This is the part where I kind of just fade away into the background.
No, why? It's an interesting part of the run. Melty Monster 1 coming up.
I mean, if you two are going to be talking in German the entire time.
No, not the entire time, just 80% of the time.
Alright.
No, it's fine. Please
Yeah,
think
because all I'm going to be hearing is stuff like Golgen Schmogen.
That is German.
Weißt du, wir können jetzt auf Deutsch reden und random Super Viper sagen und dann glaubt er, wir lästern richtig über ihn.
Der Hurensohn.
I'm going to assume you said something bad about me and I'm going to be offended by it.
I literally just said just that. I said I can say something in German.
Joke.
Yeah. I was saying I can say something in German and randomly include the word Super Viper, and Viper thinks I'm saying mean things about him. That was the meta joke.
Yeah.
I am small. I walked right into that. Frames? Is that just me?
Oh wow, you can jump from that planet directly to the star. That's sick. Didn't even know that.
Really?
It's pretty easy to skip planets there.
Yeah, I'm just scared of everything.
It's a scary section to be sure. Okay, Benny, please don't die here.
In my head, I still have a 308.
Oh, Benny's dead. Aww.
No, he's not dead. You can save this if he's not super dumb. That was toxic. Sorry.
Yeah, that.
Sorry for my toxicity.
You're okay. But. Yeah, my last D-Rust attempt, I stopped it because I also died on this star. I was just like, no.
You think Claire's gonna go for zigzag skips?
Absolutely, I think she'll go for it.
They're so annoying.
They're so trivially easy. Tja, hast du wohl gestern verkackt?
It's a non-trivial advantage.
The non-trivial advantage to know zigzag skips. You just hold right, man. No, you hold upright. Stop
like
sharing misinformation.
Like between
No,
the two,
it's just upright. What I do is I hold upright and then I switch to up again.
See, there are a lot of tricks, and I say this a lot with many different strats, where it's just like, I have to be doing it to know how I do it, because it's just muscle memory.
Yeah, I couldn't really tell you the exact angles I hold for most.
Whatever, Claire got it easy peasy. It's like once I like am actually doing it, then I know how to do it, and I don't have to like think about it. Is the bitrate drop on the Discord stream for anybody else, or is that just me?
Yeah, but it didn't drop on the for the restream, so that's fine. We're
Okay.
fine.
I'll just
We're being
look at
chilling.
chat on. I'll just look at chat on Twitch then. Okay, let's see how Claire tackles Melty Monster Seeker here. This is a star that can go a variety of ways. Okay, she's already missed 2 pins. That's not a good start. As like we said before, you have 6 pins. You have only 6 pins of leeway. Okay,
I actually didn't know the exact number.
Me neither. I learned something new today.
She's dropped. It looks like she's dropped.
Oh,
What?
Reset.
don't reset. I mean,
What? It looked like she took the ramp. How did she attempt a ramp jump there?
I don't know. For me, it looked like the video should skip ahead.
Yeah. Like, cause you shouldn't undershoot it unless you attempt the ramp jump and fail. Okay, she's dropping them now, but that was so weird. I'd have to rewatch that to get a better idea of what happened there.
Benny now playing the 1950s version of Galaxy 2.
It's not funny.
I think
Wasn't
it
there
is.
color TV already in the 50s?
Yeah, but
Okay, I
only
think-
for like super rich people.
Thank you, Bliplo. Bliplo's a real one. Last real fan.
Keep telling yourself that.
Okay, I will. Thanks. Thanks for the validation.
That your coping strategy? Thinking that you have actual fans?
That's my coping strategy.
I think it's everyone's coping strategy. We're all replaceable, let's be real here.
All replaceable by Goyuya.
Yeah, I was about to make a similar joke. We're as replaceable as Hardcore's world records were.
Bam.
I
So
like
what?
to think I'm replaceable by Valu.
Oh, you have a better time. Also, Ginkgo was funny how you said that I have no fans when you're literally like my biggest fan.
No. Ginkgo's renouncing his fandom shit. It's over.
I cannot. I will forever. I will forever be a hardcore gaming sim. That's how I was raised. I can do nothing about it.
Who's the third person who talks here? What do you mean? We only have 2 people, me and Viper. What is Benny doing? He went the wrong way. No, the third person is Ginkarbor.
No, the third person.
No!
No! Shut up.
Hey, hold on.
voice in your
What is
head.
Benny doing? Okay, that's fine.
No,
I thought I heard
the-
Rox's voice for a second.
Yeah, he joined. He said something and then left. And
The
now he's
third
saying,
voice.
"Holy, this game is long," which
It
I
is
agree with.
Oh, to
The
be
third-
fair, I am a little shocked that we're 2.5 hours in already.
I'm not. It really has felt like that exact amount of time. Oh, is Benny gonna? He's gonna survive that, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with you.
He got the live stream, so he had a bunch of spare health.
I mowed my lawn during this run. I did 2 workouts, fed my hens, fed my dog, fed my cat. It must be terrible. Oh, Claire. That's
I thought for a
that's
second she
dope,
grabbed. I
Joe.
thought for a second she grabbed a silver star that wasn't normally the last one because it looked like the star spawned farther away. Oh, Benny barely missed that coconut there. That's the frustrating thing about when letting Prince Bacante do that attack is that you basically have no idea what's going to happen, and by the time you see a coconut, it's usually already too late.
Joke, I don't have a lawn.
What? Okay,
But-
just off topic. Who is Marlene? 64 runner with a 137.
I don't know. I don't know. I asked myself the same question a few days ago.
I think I saw that run live.
And you know how I read the name? Marlene.
Oh,
Could be how it's pronounced.
that's a Sherman.
Marlene. Marlene. Dritter Platz.
Yeah. Well, it's been there since May. Or at least the run was in May. I didn't know that. I guess I'm like the pace pal who only knows the popular streamers.
Well, let's be real. Who here besides me pays attention to SM64?
Good point.
Me? Sometimes.
Well, it's good we found other things to talk about because Claire's in a resident sleeperville right now.
Yay! Galaxy 2! Best weekend.
Honestly, I remember when Odme was ranking his ranking the 602 stars, he put this star in S tier, and I'm like, why?
Because in a
Again.
602 you need this.
Yeah, you need this to survive. And at least, like, well, I guess from a casual perspective, it is pretty cool. I don't know if he like the
Yeah, I
casual
don't know.
or
Even
speedrunning
from a casual
perspective.
perspective, it seems just kind of straightforward. Like, I know a lot of people love the ending of Slimy Spring, and I'll give him that.
Okay, Viper,
The
the
game.
question is, would you hang out in Slimy Spring IRL? Because I totally would.
The ending portion, I absolutely would.
So yeah, I think that's a good factor to judge it on.
Flipbo, I think Slimy Spring 1 benefited more from, like, the World 6 routes where you do the top path first. Because then Slimy Spring 1 is kind of... Then I feel like Slimy Spring 1 was, like, really a calm before the Storm Star. Because it's, like, right before the Comets. Which have, like, a bunch of scary parts. Whereas... And you know that, like, you're in the home stretch once you get to the Comet Spree. But in this route, you still have, like, the top path to go. So you have, like, a lot more run left. So it's still, like, a nice break, but it's not really, like, the calm before the storm. It's not, it's not as helpful or as, like, stress relieving as it used to be. If that makes sense.
Kinda.
That's right. In these older routes, you do upside dizzy before Boom Moon. Well, it's like there's a difference doing Slimy Spring 1 when you have like 25 minutes left versus when you have like 15 minutes left, I feel like.
But I find insane is like how much longer Galaxy 2 feels compared to Galaxy 1.
I feel like it feels longer when you're watching it and not necessarily when you're playing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, Claire's in maybe a little bit of trouble. Okay.
It feels, you know, if someone's streaming Galaxy 2 and I'm like watching on and off, it's fine. But like if I watch the entire run, literally it's so long.
That's why I just lurk.
Yeah, me too.
16 coins. That's risky, Claire. But sure.
I mean, that's
Well,
just
she's got 2P,
slow.
so.
Yeah, but even with 2P, that's slower. So.
Okay, I was like worried for a second. I'm like, she's not ground pounding over the pit, is she? Okay,
Yeah, that
Penny,
happens
what are you
sometimes.
doing?
Be careful, Penny.
The best strat is, or the best thing here is if you talk to the Luma very early, so Mario doesn't even turn around facing it. He just looks in a completely random direction while the Luma is being fed. He's just like, I don't even care what you're doing.
Yeah.
And that reminds me of the Legend Galaxy 1 where you can get the comet to face upside down.
But which one?
One that's like right outside the terrace.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't
If
usually
you talk to it in a
that.
specific way, it turns upside down. I've never been able to pull it off.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen that.
Oh yeah, I've seen that in Son of a Glitch.
Yeah, that's where I learned it from.
So true.
Oh.
Obligatory SM64 joke here.
What? I only know SM64 DS.
I only know watch for rolling rocks and 0.58 presses.
Reference to Pun and Coke?
Pannenkoek.
Is it really
The
good?
username is actually pronounced Pan and Coic.
No, that's how Americans pronounce it.
Oh, that's
I mean,
that's how he himself pronounces it.
Yeah, because he's American.
I don't know if he is.
And Americans, if there's one rule in life, it's that Americans butcher the pronunciation of every single foreign word.
No, okay, I don't know about the second part, but the first part would for sure be pannen, not pannen.
Pannen. No, it's not a Polish word. It's Dutch.
That's Dutch.
It's Polish.
What the fuck? It's a Slavic language. It's the what in
Claire
you
didn't
know
do one flip.
pancake in
went for it.
Eastern or in Western Slavic is palachinki. It's so different.
Palachinken.
And he's gonna be
Palachinki.
cutting it really close here with. Okay, nice. He still made it.
And Polish doesn't sound like pan and Coke would be too comprehensible for Polish.
Yeah.
Polish would be like Chenching.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Or something with like a lot of rolling R's and shit like that. Like
Nice.
I cannot roll my R's. I just can't.
Bluwish Polska? Palachinki? Mam rad palachinki, ro.
Jach pierdolę.
What is happening right now?
Na zdraví.
Racism in the commentator booth.
No, Claire, I am 1.5% Czech, okay? I'm allowed to do that.
I mean, it's not racist to like. I don't know.
Let's be
mimic
real here.
What a language sounds like.
This is one of the things that are considered maybe racist in the USA, but in Europe it's just normal to mock each other's accents. It's just one of the things that are okay to do here.
Freilich.
So we were talking about
Freilich.
SM64DS earlier, and it's throwback 2 time.
Oh, I love SM64DS. It's great that you mention it.
Oh yeah, throwback to Silver Stars, an invention straight out of SM64DS.
Well, and I've always said this, where it's just like, wouldn't it have made more sense to put the silver stars in like red coin locations?
Yeah, but you collect 5 silver stars and not 8 red coins.
Yeah, but they still could have done it in like 5 of the red coin locations. Like maybe just take out a couple of them.
Oh, as an Easter egg, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe they didn't want to replicate it to that extent.
Yeah, because I know in for example, in SM64 DS, Pyramid Puzzle and Shifting Sandland is it's secrets in the original game, but it's Silver Stars in DS. But there, 4 or 5 of them are still in the same places.
All right.
I think Throwback 2 benefits from it because Throwback 2 is still a good star anyways because the movement's still really good.
Yeah, that's true. Pretty fun.
Oh my god, Jesus.
Going for that is always like that. I never go for that because it's just like, well, if you miss it, you're just screwed. Claire's about to begin the Comet Rush. I wonder if she's gonna go for ITC again. I honestly doubt it.
No, because it doesn't even
Sometimes,
save that much in the Comet.
sometimes I wish the 602 race Twitch channel had a funny chat. Was ist mit dir jetzt los? Ist mit dir was falsch?
Wagner, you should delete that.
Yeah.
Wagner, you should delete that message. You're right, just get rid of it.
Ja, jetzt you could.
Mods, what are you doing?
Please.
Stop.
Oh,
Der Name
I see
Vodafone-Freund.
I was confused for a second, but I just saw it.
Oh my god.
So anyways, there's a race happening right now.
Man, I wish
I
the
know.
602. Oh, lava boost?
That, yeah,
Still
this is-
possible,
that-
still
that's still a
possible.
good position, I think. I think she can.
Well,
No, it's
That
not.
looked good. That looked good. I don't know why.
no,
it
she
didn't.
turned around. She turned left too early.
It saved me
No.
off. Alright, I'm gonna
I didn't look like she
translate
turned
it
left.
word for word, okay? Am I
No.
the only
Just
one?
stop. Just stop, please.
Oh, I hate when that happens. I hate when that. What just happened to Claire? I hate that so much. That's why you should. That's why sometimes you'll like want to do a safety spin because if that happens, then well,
Nichts ist gut mehr.
not a whole lot you can do. Okay, is Claire just? Yeah, Claire's just gonna do the normal. Nope, she's still doing that
Nope.
boost.
And
She starts. She ground pounds into
Yeah,
a
that's-
lava roof.
yeah, too.
That was
to
too
the
late.
right.
Yeah, that was too late.
Wichser.
I don't know why more people don't
Oh,
learn the setup
no.
that I use because I think the
Don't
setup that I
reset.
use is-
I need to learn your setup for this.
Oh wait, what just
What?
happened?
Ocknum? Ocknum! Dink donk!
His stream died. I
Oh.
don't know what happened. I don't.
I'll see if she's still online.
LOL!
That's
LOL!
funny.
No, yeah, her stream cut out.
Oh,
Yeah.
OBS.
Ops?
Creepy guy joined this stream. Wasn't this already doomed?
Yeah, I kind of have to go now.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I cannot deal with creepy gar. Anyways, I have to go now for real to pick up friends and get drunk with them, the true Christian way. All right, see ya.
Thanks for stopping by.
Good
No
man.
problem. I'll rejoin when we're all drunk. Don't worry.
Jetzt verpiss dich.
See ya. Halt die.
Group Benny. Okay, she's back live.
Okay. Yeah. She just showed up in my following. Well, she eventually got the lava boost and gravity gauntlet, so we'll just we'll just have to speculate what happened. Or we can make splicing jokes, because that seems to be a thing people like doing.
I don't like splicing jokes.
Looks like we got them synced back up, and everything is smooth cruising.
Nah. Okay, Haunty Hall's comment is like the most chill level in the World 6 segment though.
It usually is, but like have you ever had the situations where like when you're doing the long jumps at the end, you like hit an invisible ceiling and just get cut short and then die?
No, I don't know.
That's happened to me like 2 or 3 times. I think I have a clip of it somewhere, but
I don't know if you go for that movement as well, but like at the beginning, you go very far left and then you land like on a very thin.
I think I do
layer
a
of
variant of
ground.
that.
And like,
You like a
very, very, very rarely you can mess that. Like you can just straight up fall through the floor there.
I think I go for like a variant of that, but maybe not exactly what you're describing. Yeah, I think what Claire's doing here is like what I would go for.
Arknum just wanna go to bed.
Yeah, I might actually head out after Claire finishes, honestly. Sorry, hardcore.
Damn. I know the organizer. I mean, I wouldn't mind. I don't care.
Let's wait. Let's at least wait for Claire to finish,
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's like.
and we'll go from there.
It wouldn't make sense to be like, yo, she's gonna win anyway. Right, that's not the point.
We will quit now. Goodbye.
Arknum, you should have rigged the wheel, maybe.
Shouldn't have banned us. We should have banned SMG2.
Next time, the commentator should get one ban.
I honestly though, I hope I race SMG2 at least once in this thing.
The thing is, though, someone who has 6 games will definitely ban 64 and Galaxy 2 against you. If they have 5 games, you may have a chance to only ban 64.
So the way it's worked, the way it's worked already is that like if they have 6 games, then 3D World and Odyssey are obviously banned, and then yeah, they just banned 64 and Galaxy 2. So it's just like this. I don't know if inviting me onto this was a really smart idea at Arknum.
Who's your last match against? Rox, right?
Yeah, my last match was against Rox.
Okay, Rox also has 6 games, so yeah.
Okay, you hate me too. I'm not trying to throw shade at you, Arknum.
I mean, Viper, you.
If this is how you thought it'd be best to organize it, then I don't have a problem with it. I'm just.
When you, if you had won against Xprelly, which, you know, was pretty close, then you really would have still had a big chance of advancing if you won against Rox as well. But yeah, it was just insanely unfortunate.
Whatever. Let's not use this time to discuss the potential format of this Invitational. We're here to play games. We're here to have a good time.
Arknum, what are you doing? Just stop being funny. They were asking a normal question about the bans. Like in the matches.
Yeah, they were asking. Yeah, that's what I figured as well.
Argnum, stop being funny. Anyway, if you're still here, the band system works depending on how many games the runners have PBs in. So, someone has all 6 games versus someone who has only 4. The 2 games the 4 person doesn't play are banned by default. And so the other person with more games has 2 bans. Like they can just remove 2 games from the wheel. What happened? Argnum banned someone as a funny joke. Yeah, there's like different scenarios. So like 4 versus 5 is the 5 gets 1 ban. 4
Well,
no one
Rocks,
gets a
what if I
ban.
game over? What if I somehow game over in Sunshine? Although,
Well then you just lost.
yeah.
Hardcore stinks like poo and will never join 3 MMI because I have better things to do, like commentating. Is this really better than playing? No.
It's not. It can be fun though.
Why don't we talk about Creepy Girl shutting up?
We don't talk about. I thought we didn't talk about Bruno.
You can tell all the girls you're an esports commentator. Yeah, man. That would just totally be a thing. Halt die Fresse, Digga. I may join the next one.
Non-trivial advantage. I'm calling out Claire right now. Would VC and SM64 be considered a non-trivial advantage?
No, only for the elitist community, not for us.
Alrighty. Claire has gotten 70 stars. Dodges.
A yo reference.
Starch. Anybody else here watch Big Dip on a Bus?
No, I don't know what that is.
It's a he's a Let's Player.
Oh. Bro, I don't think I've ever
Hate to
watched.
be that guy, but I'm on PB pace.
Okay.
Oh no. How,
No.
how could you be? How
Bro,
could you do
I
that?
was 3 minutes behind.
I mean, yeah, sure. I'm fine with staying here. I don't care.
I mean, I'll see how I feel after Claire finishes.
Maybe Ocknum can join
I missed her doing Purple
commentary.
Idiot skip pack.
Have you ever seen anyone actually missing Purple Idiot Skip?
I mean, my 242 PB, when I was going to do Galaxy Generator after 120, I didn't fail it, but I didn't realize that...
You still have to do it. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I was trying to do like the reverse Purple Idiot skip, but I wasn't familiar with how to do it, so I accidentally moved one space too many.
Wise in 602? Oh, you mean like people in general, not you? Because you can't fail it twice yourself. You did it.
Well, in
Oh.
theory, what you could do is like if you.
Oh, you meant like in more 602 in general, not in last
In
602.
theory, you could.
Wait, what? Okay, sure, Dognum.
I think in
Yeah.
theory, if you fail Purple Idiot Skip, you could like reset the game and then go back into the file and try again. Oh, this
Try
section-
again. The really hard strat.
Yeah. It would waste more time, but at least you would. It would probably waste more time, but at least you could actually get Purple Idiot Skip and not give Lava the satisfaction of bothering you one more time. Again, I don't understand why people do this angle for the flutter. It seems so weird.
I think it's easier.
What angle do you hold during it?
Just upper left.
I think
Or
I
up.
tried that and it didn't work. Oh. That looked like it could have been top shelf, but I don't know, I think maybe she dismounted a little too early. Claire's on like a low 307 pace. Wait. Okay, wait. If Benny's PB... Oh, her stream died again. If Benny's PB is... Okay. Is Benny's PB a 326?
The 339.
Okay, because like
Where did
I
you
was
get
operating
26
under
from?
that. I was operating under that assumption for most of the run.
Claire
And I was
just
like,
warped
That's what he said.
backwards.
when he said he was on PB pace, I was confused because it's just like, wait, you finished world 5 at like a 2-4x, and you're expecting to get a 3-2x out of that. Okay, yeah, her stream died again, it looks like. Wait, what?
Why do I hear Odyssey? Maybe you have another tab open. Wait, is Orknam doing that? Has Orknam lost it?
It looks like Claire got the punch cancel. Yeah, she did. I'm watching.
Oh yeah, her stream is back. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, her stream is back up. Barely hit him there. For a second, she was like just standing still there for a second. I thought for a second she got fuck chucked. It's all good. I would classify this as the hardest hit. Oh, yeah, that's why. That's why. Hard hit is so bad. I feel like on the third hit, Bowser's like the quickest to pull his fist out.
Yeah, it's so... Like, if you don't hit him pretty much instantly, you'll just miss it.
You have very little time to react.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
holy...
Yeah,
Look at that.
I feel like the fourth hit is more lenient than the third. Hey, Benny is trying to figure himself out here. So this is probably like, I don't know if this is
Wait,
still
hold on.
307.
What's wrong with my audio?
I don't know. I'm not listening to your stream. I don't have your stream audio open. So yeah, this is looking like low 308 for Claire now, because she missed those 2 hits, and and she was in the Wii system, and she was in the Wii home menu when her stream came back on. Okay, that should have hit. That definitely should have hit. Okay, that's 3, I think. And there we go. So this is a 308.18. So probably not what Claire was hoping for, but you know, you finish, you power through. Having this run finish under her belt should definitely, it will definitely benefit her going forward, I feel like. Okay, I don't mean to leave you in the dirt here, Hardcore, but I think I'm gonna, I'm gonna head out. So tell them GG's for me, and
Okay.
thanks for having me on, you guys.
Damn. Left alone.
Edge.
Hallo.
Hallo, moin.
Moin. Servus. Claire walking around the planet, taunting Benny the Great.
This is PM.
Real.
PM. Peach is a bitch.
She forgot the comment, Mel. You have to redo the level.
Thank you.
Tips with the galaxy knowledge. Bro.
GG's. 308.47.
Hello,
Edge.
Yeah.
Edge. That was a 47. I split
Unfortunate
like,
time loss at the end there.
yeah, just
Like pretty sad that your nunchuck went the opposite way.
yeah, that was a really unfortunate mistake. That was
Yeah,
a 47, by the way.
Okay.
Just so we're clear.
Very clear. How many stars does Benny have?
Like 50.
What is this strat? What?
I think Chris needs to do this strat. Like way back in the day.
AR?
What?
Are we gameplay?
No, we're just gonna watch a movie.
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 A movie.
Hello, by the way.
Edge.
Edge.
How was your run?
It was pretty bad. I mean, it was fine. It was like okay. Even like Out of World 4, like 3 was okay. And then it started to get really bad. And I was like, man, I can save it and like make PB possible. So like I'm gonna do Freezy Flake 2, right? Because if I got that first try, I would have said like 30 seconds or something.
Yeah.
And I didn't. And then I went for ITC, and that's what actually killed it.
If I'm not on PB pace, with like going on to the last star before Galaxy Generator, then I'll do Freezy Flake 2.
Oh my
Huge.
god. We have content here for you guys. There definitely isn't a match in 40 minutes, but we have more content.
Hey, that sounds like your problem.
I'll finish within 40 minutes. It's okay.
Clueless.
Oh, Valo was expertly.
Oh, it's
Valo
exciting.
clutching out his matches before Splatoon 3.
Splatoon 3? I'm excited for Splatoon 3.
Anyone
I'm
want to buy
not.
me Splatoon 3?
Nope.
You can use your own money.
True.
That's... What money?
Are we doing the energy now? How was the race, guys? How would you
Oh,
feel
well,
about the race?
Okay, okay. My run was bad, okay,
Mhm.
and it really sucked, and then I failed for the like 2 skip, but even then I only lost like 20 seconds from that, I think, over not doing it at all. And then ITC lost me like 3 minutes, which is funny. That trick is stupid and dumb, and I don't like it, and I don't know how anyone gets it consistent, and I'm never gonna go for it on serious attempts.
It sounds
And
dumb.
then World 5 was fine, I think. And then, oh, well, I died on Blue Monkey, that was stupid. And then World 6, I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna go for all the hard stuff I know to try to get golds instead of playing it safe like I would normally do. And then I lost a lot of time everywhere instead of getting it. I golded Melty Monster too, though, because I don't usually go for zigzag skip.
This is a
So that was
W.
fun.
1 gold needs to
And-
run with worth it.
It's true. And yeah, that's really it. Also, I just want to point out my Boulder Bowl Comet in this run was really funny.
It was.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
I
Like
don't know.
35 left or some shit? That's crazy.
It was like insane.
Yeah.
I'm sad about the battery thing, by the way, was because I was switching my batteries because Freeze Flake 2 skip sucks if you don't have full batteries. So that's why I was doing that.
That's
And
very
yeah, I don't know.
strange.
I golded. Well, that's the thing, because it said I golded by 0.9, but I didn't have a split for Hightail Falls Comet, so it's probably a bigger gold than that. And I didn't. And I had like that mistake with the batteries or whatever, so it was something.
That's
That's
And
what I
what
mean.
we
then,
rolled.
yeah, World 6 just wasn't fun, and then everything sucked, and that's my story.
How's your run, Benny?
I am currently minus 20.
That is extremely poggers.
Insane
Yeah.
20-minute PB.
What?
Huh?
20 minutes. You're ahead by 20 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Yes, so true, so true.
That's what you said. Minus 20. Hardcore is seemingly fucking vanished off the face of the
Hardcore just doesn't like us.
true.
What do you want? I didn't listen. I read Discord.
What do you want?
It's because you don't like us.
Hardcore smells like poo, real.
I read your messages from your server's horny channel, Ogden.
What? What? Oh shit! I'd be down for that.
Wait, I wanna see what it says. When I'm done switching my batteries out.
For the 602 race chat, this is the tweet that Hardcore put in the chat.
God, I would pay money for that to be the reality we live in.
I'm on the best star in the game.
That's starting to get. Slimy Spring is chill. We talked about this. Would you hang out in Slimy Spring IRL? Because I would.
Yes.
I would
The
Yeah,
not.
would
ending
like
in
to-
Slimy Spring is like so pretty. I would spend like my whole afternoon there.
But you could easily like jump off the edge and just fall into.
Exactly. That's that's
abyss.
a plus.
Yeah, for me, I would either spend my afternoon
No.
in Slimy Spring or in a grass pipe.
That's
Imagine,
good too.
imagine spending your time in Clockwork Ruins, like getting crushed by like.
Yeah, that
fucking,
sounds fun.
Yeah.
I would like to be in Serena Beach, even though I don't like beaches, but the hotel's nice, kinda.
I wonder what a Google star rating Serena Beach Hotel would have.
Probably
Seven.
2.
It'd be
It's
like-
kind of a garbage hotel when you like look at it.
It is.
I mean, you can clip through the glass there. That's awesome.
True. That's a fucking health and safety hazard.
with banana.
Bro, who leaves a banana in their fucking... It's not even a banana, it's like 3 bananas together. Who leaves it on
Yeah,
a bench?
a
Like
bu-
in a bowl,
a
and
bunch
it's like
of
it's
bananas.
just
That
all
is
on a
how they're
bench.
sold.
They're just all laid out on a bench. And the guy's like, take the free food, man. I'm like, I don't want the free food.
Well, I mean, have you not been to a hotel that has like free breakfast?
Yeah, at a
Maybe it's just like
buffet, not just laid out on a table.
That is the buffet.
I mean, when we
That's
think
not
about
a
it, what
buffet.
is a
That's just food on a
buffet?
table.
What is a buffet other than food on tables? You know
Food
what I mean?
in containers on tables.
Those
I
on
mean,
the table.
OBS died again.
I don't know. Huh?
Your OBS died
I
again.
just ended stream. Did you want me to keep streaming?
Yes, so that I don't have to.
Okay, I'll go back live. We can watch more Banjo-Tooie movies while we watch Benny.
We get
You should play the Galaxy 2 tutorial DVD.
through.
I don't have that. That would be really funny, though.
It's just on YouTube.
Play the SMS
Huh?
cutscene at 0.5 speed.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
How much longer do we have? 20 minutes? What takes 20 minutes? Wanna raise 1 star?
Raise 1 star? I'm dead. I'm just racing 1 star. I don't know how to do
Nipple percent?
FPLK.
Nipple percent?
I could do 31 star, like 45
That's longer than
star
20
sometimes.
minutes.
So I could do 16 star.
That's longer than 20 minutes for you.
What do you mean for me? I have a listen, buddy.
We're actually pressuring Benny to go faster so we can help him PB.
It's true.
I'm supposed to hold on. My stream's live again. By the
Wait,
way, if you
let's
actually
go.
wanted it.
Let's go, clean up already.
Yeah.
Come on, Haunty holds Seagold.
You would not believe your eyes. Oh, I know
I
what
believe
to
my eyes
say.
quite often.
No, you don't.
Okay, that's true, I don't. Sometimes I don't.
I'm streaming a
heard.
black screen. Let's go.
I've had situations in my life where I did not believe my eyes at all.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi, Hedge.
Edge.
you again?
Why do you
Are you
call me-
here?
Huh?
Are you here more often? I think I've heard of you before.
Nope. It's just me.
Oh, okay.
The bird outside are chirping. The sun is rising. It is 5:30 a.m.
That
Really?
sucks.
It's okay.
Damn.
I'm actually very proud of myself. I got a lot done this morning. This morning, I mean
That's awesome.
this evening before the race. I
I'm
did
really happy for you.
all my uni work.
Have
And
you
this editing.
finished Simply's next video?
I have not. We have not even
Oh,
planned
no.
that yet. There's a meeting tomorrow morning, which I should probably stay up for, honestly, because I'm not getting up at midday.
I love the Banjo 2 DVD.
What?
The DVD, the thing you're playing.
This is Diddy Kong Racing, my guy.
I don't know. I didn't pay attention, I just looked at it for like 5 seconds, and you watched
Game
Banjo 2 before.
sucks, by the way. I'm just gonna put this clear out for the audience. Diddy Kong Racing is a bad game. I can say that because I 100%ed it and joined a speedrun tournament for it.
That does seem like a qualification for that opinion.
Yeah.
I am the most qualified person to talk about Mario Kart.
Well,
Why?
Mario Kart's better than Banjo-Tooie sometimes. Not Banjo-Tooie, Diddy Kong Racing. Mario Kart's never better than Banjo-Tooie. How? I don't remember how to play this game, dude. Alright, this game's bad.
Oh, I have like 30 seconds in Gravity Gauntlet C.
That's awesome. I bet you could do that faster than I did it.
Maybe.
I would pay money, actually. Well, I'm having just a lovely time.
Wait,
sitting
which
here.
one's Gravity? Gravity Gauntlet's World 4, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
go to World 5 and then go backwards.
Well, too late.
Okay, buddy. Man, I don't even know what I'm gonna do today after this is done. Like, I
There is
don't even
indeed
know.
a Jackbox game going down.
Yeah, but nobody in your server's funny. Sorry, that's mean. I'm kidding.
Man,
I just don't know. I just don't know.
I
if
made
wanna
custom
play.
prompts and everything.
I would. I'll
agree
maybe
though. No
join.
one,
I need
no
to
one's
like.
funny.
I mean, if you could get past the
That's
90% being joke-will jokes.
Yeah, but those are
Sorry.
funny.
I made custom
Sure.
prompts.
I would probably join, but I need to like go for a walk, I need to take a shower, I need to eat food. That's a big one.
Would only
Food is not
join
important.
Gothic. I would only join
That's
Gothic
true.
phone.
Gartic phone.
No, you wouldn't.
Okay. I won't.
I will bully you.
That's hot. Don't bully me, I'll come. Sorry.
Hold
Bro,
on.
I can't get this trick, dude.
This is a G-rated stream. You can
Is
only
it-
say pussy one time.
Yeah, but only once.
Yep. Wait, that's PG.
Wait, why is Nintendo streaming? Oh.
Benny, you're too far up.
I am.
Yes.
Can we do it from like right here?
There's a bit of delay. The middle is where you should be doing it from, and then hold left for the black hole goes off screen.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Okay?
Um.
What is occurring?
I love that.
What is occurring? Wait, you lived? What? Oh my god.
If you lived that, I would have cried.
Just live crying on stream.
Let's go.
For if you
so-
donate
it's so
$100
awesome.
to the prize pool, I will live cry on stream.
Damn.
Only because most of that money might go to me.
It's almost. It's not like I lost a minute or anything.
Who's your
It's a
next
PB.
match against? Are you done with group phase, Claire? Do you still have one?
No, I go against Silo
Well,
tomorrow at this time.
Oh yeah. Wait, you both have 6, so you're gonna ban Galaxy 1
I
maybe?
don't have
Or-
6
Oh,
hardcore.
yeah, you paid.
He's probably
you
gonna
paid the
ban
Mafia.
Galaxy 2.
You paid the Mafia. Also, you could. So if you get Galaxy 1, that's bad. for
Yeah,
you.
basically, as long as I don't get Galaxy 1, I think I win that match.
I have to go for Galaxy Generator Flutter.
Do it.
You can
Like
do
that
it.
is actually the only way I can PB.
Don't be a coward, you know?
The moment the timer goes above your PB, the stream just gets cut off.
It's over. I need to decide whether or not I want to throw against Silo.
Why would
I
you
need to know
throw?
if it. Well, because what if it puts me in a better spot in the bracket versus people I'm more confident against? You know what I mean? Is that
Well-
cheating? Can I do that? Is that kind of sandbag? Is that against the rules?
Yes. And no.
Damn it.
Joe,
I'm
you wanna go
confused.
live as soon as I go offline? So that
Alright,
like,
man. Just don't answer my question.
we have like a seamless transition between matches.
Wait, have you actually decided on how the KO matchups are gonna work?
What? It's
you
in
decided?
The
it's
what?
in the challenge. You can like see what the bracket will look like.
Oh, we're gonna
Roughly.
change that. I don't know what it is.
Oh.
Actually,
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not advantageous for me to throw then.
we can reseed after group stage, so it's probably gonna be just the normal
Well, it's-
1v16, etc., etc. Based on the group results.
Well, I will beat Silo tomorrow because the wheel will run SOS.
It's true. It will.
Because this is rigged. Thanks, RP.
Edge and chat want to go to bed.
Hedge.
I don't want to go to bed. It's 4 o'clock. Not even 4 o'clock.
It's like, yeah, it's, God, it's so late. I woke up so early for this.
Yeah, it's just too late for you, man.
What game are you playing? What is
Well,
this?
This is Jetpack.
Jetpack for the NES?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if it's an NES game. Oh, I died.
this
It's
looks...
a minigame in DK64.
Huh.
It's like an arcade game, but they have it in DK64, just like they have the Mario arcade game.
Can you
Donkey
beat
Kong arcade game.
Can you beat Mario Bros in Smash?
God. Just gonna go look for my copy of Brawl and find out, but no.
Isn't it a 5-minute timer?
Yeah, it's a 5-minute timer, so I'm pretty sure people have actually done that. Well, I couldn't, because I have never speedrun Super Mario Bros.
I don't think I could. I would have to get used to the input delay.
Super Mario Bros.
What's your PB in the original one?
456.
Damn.
That is quite good.
Yeah, why is this not a 2D Mario Invitational?
True.
Yeah.
Best of 19.
Best of
Mario Bros.
19.
Yeah, you should do one of those, and then all 3 people who run 2D Mario games can play.
Is the final match gonna be best of 3 or something, or still best of 1?
Nobody give me a straight answer, Arkham. Is there gonna be bans in the final match, in the finals?
Good question. Probably not.
So...
Oh, yes,
let's-
yes. No, there has to be, yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's not
both people
fair.
have 6 games? What if both people have 6 games? What if it's only like bans if one person bans by default?
only bans if it's like uneven game amounts. If they both have 6 or 5, then no. Probably
Great,
wouldn't
that means
do
I have no chance against Oddme if I get that far. I don't know.
we
I've
need
been-
to talk about it. We need to see if we can rig it in your favor or not.
Okay, cool. Well, I don't know. I've thought about like how I have a realistic chance in like 3 out of the 5 games I run. Cause like I could beat him in both Galaxies and 3D World if I don't suck.
You do not suck.
So, oh thanks.
And finally,
So I think I've got
best of 3
a
games
shot.
anyway. So unless you get lucky and roll all 3... Unless you get like really unlucky and you roll like SMO and 64 and Sunshine, then you got a chance of taking it, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only 2 games that I'm not bad at. But if he gets a ban, then he'll ban Galaxy 2.
Dude,
And my chances go to 0 pretty much. So keep that in mind, Octum. You were saying how other people deserve to win the tournament. I'm just saying, you know, like if he gets a ban, it's kind of over for me.
I'm just saying all in on Fizz.
all in on Fizz.
All in on Fizz, dude. That's where I'm at too.
Bro, he got fucking uh-oh. Benny,
Sad.
this is so
I'm
sad.
sorry.
Can we get 1 like?
That's the like. I can't give another one. Only 1.
Can we get 2 likes?
Maybe.
Wow, this is so moving. Can we get 14 likes?
No.
Here, Trini and I, we are very good at commentating.
Alright, nope, it's over. I'm sorry.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
May as well finish now.
I just ended my timer.
Oh.
Wait, no. Actually, hold on. I said I would do it.
Oh,
Yeah, you only have
fucking...
one level left. Might as well.
The timer's gone, but it's not over.
True.
Nice, so many.
We're gonna be here even longer. I have no
Well,
obligation to stay.
To be fair, don't you have to stay? Don't you have to stay to wait for the next match to start anyway, Ognum?
No.
No?
No.
You started a restreamer.
Joe can just go
Have
live
you ever practiced
whenever.
this, Benny?
What?
Have you ever practiced this?
I have.
Okay.
In fact, I used to be consistent at it. And then I stopped playing this
Nutty.
game. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this while holding 2P.
Alright guys, thank you
should-
very much for watching the 3DMI Noah